We are going to offer praise and adoration to Him as always, and I will, of course, should I say, unfailingly pray in the language of heaven. Some may misunderstand, some of them may try to misconstrue, but one thing is certain right now, in the presence of the Almighty God, Elohim, Adonai, El Shaddai in heaven, the angels are singing, worshiping, and praising the Most High with the very oldest language on the face of this very earth, Igbo language. And that's how I'm going to pray. Eziokwu nwaanyị na Chineke na nke bụrụ ihe niile Chukwu okike ọbịa ọbụla Chineke na-agọzi aha nsọ onye ọbụla ndị a na-achị n'oge mmụọ na mmadụ na-erubere isi n'onye ọbụla anya bụ ọka aka ụbọchị ole ka anyị na-etule eze mgbe dị ngọzi mmalite na ọgwụgwụ ndị gboo wee jụọ oge ebighị ebi onye nwa omume gbakọrọ n'ụwa niile ile n'ozi ọma nke jọbeghị n'ezi ha dị na mmadụ dị ndụ na nke bere dị ngọzi. And we ask the way how I can want to believe not on a part of sauce. Come on, before what I can, woman, I will put something I didn't believe. You know, put in the government, so that we come back into it and you will not go when I see the good Canadian national bank and the government party. Don't you know that Chile can keep the income? This is when I come away, all age, it's not always a home. I wonder if you have a constitution. Come on, and when I tell them, now, so you know that you get there, and so we get something to the German. We don't know each other with that. I don't want to get house. I don't need to win our cousins of one in or we have I feel each way down or one in I have to manage. I'm going to listen to them because see me for what I'm saying. I go on again. When I live on a desire, you will not put on the no issue. And the women in the dance of Niger Manasi, le back and deal on in the I will happen to your stop. Over the principles you are opening years and because I know one of them you were not the one answer when I see the each other and we are not telling my way. I should make a living in the not to me the master of the nature only that today he said, having handed over our proceedings to heaven, we must therefore proceed unfailingly and very speedily to preach this very gospel that we have been mandated to preach this very day. Because heaven and earth will bear us witness that they came in their time and the gospel of redemption was preached and men were saved from their folly. This evening I will start by calling upon Bishop Kota, or should I say all the Catholics around the world, to be his one Bishop Kota, to desist from making statements and comments that will annoy God Almighty in heaven. If he continues in the manner that we have deduced he is likely to follow, then I will place curse on him in public. I'm not saying this very likely because he's a man that I have enormous regard and respect for. Bishop Coker, I respect him. I love him immensely. But he came up with some statements which are, should I say, unbecoming of a sensible, reasonable human being. Therefore, he must retrace his steps. We must also remind ourselves that a few days ago, I said something about those of them trying their damnedest best to try to keep Nigeria together, a zoological republic that should not exist in the first place. And this evening, I want to reinforce this very fact, that the curse that I placed upon United Kingdom, the people that I revere and I love very much, people that I know their citizenship and have sworn allegiance to, and will continue to defend their interest, genuine interest, of course, because I am an Anglophile at heart. That's very present today. It is not up to 7 days that I made that statement live here on air. The leader of the Welsh people have come out to make a categorical statement that Britain no longer exists in their own thinking. This is what I want to guide the thinking of all our people. I want it to guide our understanding of what is happening in the zoo and to understand also the spiritual dimension which we have chosen to pursue this very noble cause. According to Mark Drakeford, who is the leader of the gospel in the UK, and I quote, "The United Kingdom is over," he said. UK, as I told you a few days ago, that's anybody who has a hand or who is trying to keep Nigeria together, their kingdom or their entity will disintegrate. He said, these are the things that I want you to understand this very evening, that Nigeria has expired. The wrath of Almighty God is upon Nigeria. Look at, for example, what the Yorubas are going through on his account. Look at how the Christian minorities in the north are being slaughtered and brutally massacred by the Janjaweed elements of the caliphate. Because the likes of Bishop Coker is there preaching unity that he knows doesn't exist. Because Britain is directly involved in trying to keep together what God Almighty has done asunder, and the reason why Mark Bedford has come out to say that United Kingdom is over. He's a very heavyweight politician in the UK, the leader of the Welsh people. He is the first minister of the Welsh people. Wales, of course, in the UK is a principality, and mind you, Prince Charles is supposed to be the Prince of Wales, or should I say, the titular head of the government of Wales people. But here we have Mark Bedford saying it categorically that Britain is over, and I want Britain. If you continue to meddle in the affairs of Nigeria to the extent whereby you are presenting a stumbling block to the emancipation of the children of God, the children of light, United Kingdom will be decimated. Because you're very proud and very arrogant, because you think that you're Caucasian, you're white, you can do anything and get away with it. You may think that the situation of the UK has nothing to do with Biafra, but I can assure you categorically that it has. If you do not stop meddling in Nigeria, if you do not stop, you should I say converted. Thank you. Thank you very, very much for joining us this morning as we have called our people to come and join us this morning and pray for our leader, IPOB ESN. The days of the end of the enemies are numbered, and it is remaining few days that warranted or that moved them to go and kidnap Nnamdi Kanu and even force them to shut up when their courts have given, when their government are disobeying court orders. That's the election that have moved them to commit extraordinary rendition. It is remaining few days. That is why we are telling our people that we have defeated them. Separating Charles from IPOB. That is presenting IPOB as it was before our leader left it. We have made sure that they have their name. When we were separating these people, today anybody talking about them must call them their name. They no longer attach IPOB. If you know what we have succeeded, if you know what we have achieved, then you begin to thank God. Separating them from IPOB. Even as they try best to attach IPOB to their name, autopilot. Everybody addressing them, whether Igbo people, whether comedian, whether anybody talking about them, whether you remember, you must call them by their name. That is what we ask them. So that if when you come, you answer it. Not to you commenting something in the name of IPOB. When they come, they will be calling IPOB. You would have been hearing it on news. Had we not separated them? IPOB is calling for it at home. IPOB is calling. That's what you have been hearing. But we separated them. Now they call them. They think they are calling them for good. Somebody that is trying to disrupt democratic process. Do you know what it is to the world? You are endangering yourself. You are endangering your life. IPOB is very wise. So that is what we are telling you. They are congregating and they are falling. There is no strategy they have not brought. And you know the importance of our prayer to our leader. He said, we pray for him while we fight on. Right? So that is why this program come this morning, that our people You know, they have been praying for him. But this program, program is that even if you are not with us live this moment, whenever you watch the program, you pray on comment section. But this morning, those that are with us, they will call in and pray. Christians, pray in your own way. Jewish, welcome. Biafrans, welcome. You know, Biafra is the religion. Then, what are the ordinary? Everyone. But we don't need Islam. Islamic prayer. We don't need it on our leader. We don't need it on Biafra. We don't need it. Islam, don't come here. But pray on your own. Pray in the language you feel God can understand. The language you use, and you can communicate God very well. Right? That is what we need. But we have not opened our line now. I think I wrote it there. So as we move, let me say some things before I will open the line while we proceed. Thank you for joining us. I remain the fearless Ipob Evangelist Mazi Maduabuchi. I am from Nnamdi. Nnamdi is Naniri. Naniri is a local government in Odiriba province, Biafra land. I am a online broadcaster under Ipob. We are fighting for the freedom of our people under self-determination. We are not involved in any armed struggle. We are not even intending to. But Ipob insists that referendum should be granted to the people of Biafra. Let us decide by ourselves if we will continue to be without seaport in our region. Let us decide by ourselves if we will continue, our mothers will continue to be raped by Fulani. Let us decide by ourselves if we will be welcoming the killings of our people, always defeated in any part of Nigeria. It is left for us to decide through referendum that police stations should be built in our communities. It is left for us to decide on referendum that it is welcome in Biafra land. That is, after we have failed on referendum, if Fulani like, let them come with their cow in my parlor. But you must allow me to vote against Biafra, right? And you that are Biafrans that want to become Nigeria, it is not you. It is not time for you to come out and say, we don't believe in Biafra. It is that referendum that will decide that your people will vote against Biafra. And that people will know we have played our part. Nobody should tell us that what we are doing, we should go in the next and fix to Nigeria. Are you mad? We took and go that people died with us. As we are going, the people died on the way for this cause. And then they can't want them. Do not kill us. There is still a right to time for the end table. They refuse to call him. They believe that their God can stop us. Yeah, we practice a devotion to keeping people who shouldn't be wrong together. So that is it. If you say we are doing wrong, challenge us with referendum. You don't just come in and you look at people that are matured doing something, you think we are doing it for Igbo presidency. Igbo presidency is not our problem. And we are not interested in your election. Because we have not been taken as Nigerians. If they want our people to participate in election, why do they send army to be killing those that will vote for people? Or do people not deserve the vote of those people they are killing? They send army to go to our community to kill our people. And later, they send some people to be saying no election. So that they will blame it on Nnamdi. They have forgotten the people they killed. These people whose whatever is killing in Imo State. So are you telling us that you don't have PVC? Have you ever seen presidential candidate or even the people that come from that picture? Have you ever seen him condemning killings in our place? So tell you that they are gamblers. If he want to win, why is it that if he never condemn killings in our place? Or if he condemn killings in our place? Or he don't deserve the vote of our people? in Hamu. So the Hamu people, they do not have BBC. You know, when people are talking about justice or injustice, I'll be laughing at them. Are you telling us that these people army shot in Obo? When they started shooting in Obo, they killed. They don't decide they cannot vote for people. They are killing people that will vote for you. They thought they would like to kill them. After killing, they thought they are bad. Why the people that is still there? Somebody is calling and I need to go to that person and take the call. Good morning from here. Welcome to the program. Your name and where you are calling from. The caller, we are waiting for you. Reconnecting. Why? Are you there?
No. The network is bad.
Oh, okay, continue.
I am Evangelist Mazi Maduabuchi calling from Biafra land.
You are welcome to the program.
Thank you, Tutoma. Excellency Mazi Maduabuchi Kanu, the Maba of Biafra. Maba by Nigerian government. Maba. Maba by all the people that gathered against him, and they will be swallowed up. Pharaoh was swallowed up. So I like your program this morning, and I have called in to pray. I have been praying, and I will continue to pray because God is ultimate. Is the God whom we serve, and He has never abandoned His people, and will never abandon our leader, as in Nnamdi Kanu. He will never abandon Biafra. So, I thank you for who you are. I thank you because you are with us. I thank you because you love us so much, and you have given us a savior, a deliverer, a prophet of our time, your servant, and your son, as in Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, your word says that when you begin a thing, you will bring it to a perfect finish. And that is what we are waiting for. Because we know that your hand is upon him to do him good and not evil all the days of his life, according to your word. So this morning, Chukwokika Biama, I ask that thou will visit him again. Visit him again, because you said you are the Lord that healed him, according to the book of Exodus, chapter 15, verse 26. You said you are the Lord that healed him. And in Exodus 23, you said you will bless his bread and water, and you will take away sickness from his body. Mighty Jehovah, whether they give him poison, Father, you turn it to be nutritious food in his body. That none of those things they have been doing in his body can in his ear. Lord, I ask that thou will give him a new ear. You are the one who created him. You created everything that existed. Therefore, you have spare parts of every part of his body in your throne. This morning I ask that thou replace any damaged organ of his body. Replace it to Biama. Father, that your name will be highly exalted in all the earth. Because that only you, Chukwokika can do anything that is good. They wanted him there for about a year and 8 months now. They have been torturing him. They have been feeding him with nasty things. They have been taking his blood and nails to evil altars but you did not allow him to die, and you will not allow him to die.
Yes,
so I commit him into your hands for perfect healing.
Yes, sir.
I commit him into your hands that I will visit him as never before.
Yes, sir.
But his body will be restored to normalcy.
Yes,
thank you, Chukwu Okike Abiama, because I know you have answered. In your name, Chukwu Okike Abiama, I have prayed. He said, thank you for picking my call.
Thank you.
Blessed.
Thank you. Nicola, thank you. Nice prayer. We'll continue. People don't even know what we are doing. Our God, when we go to see God, say, you can't abandon man. How people think like they have God have given us Nnamdi man. Before he was given birth to, God knew he was coming. It doesn't matter the opposition, it doesn't matter. There are things that hold God with the people together. There are people that if they are in a vehicle, you cannot have accident. Because what God is keeping in them, there are people that have the blessing of 500 people. And they must reach them. If they have not been blessed, the 500 people will be suffering. And their duty is to bless 10 people. 10 people will bless 10 people, they get 100. The 100 people will bless people, and it must reach to 500. There are people that will produce medicine, cure for any disease. God will keep preserving them, knowing that such thing is needed, and that person must be preserved. There are people, that is why we say, we need your prayers. You have been praying, but in your own, we need your voice now. Those that will join us later after the program, you can still comment your prayer. We move. So what we are telling them is that the plan of Nigeria, we are holding it like few days to go. They are confused. They have exhibited the weapon that wasn't in their plan. They force people to be in suffering so that the autopilot can carry on back attacks. As I have exposed them, they want to carry on back attack in our back, which Nnamdi said no. Don't go to church anytime you are angry on anything, both revolution, both war, both protest. Don't go to bank, church, or religious worship centers, and schools, and many things he mentioned. That's why we have been warning our people, don't engage in bank attack in our land. Just endure. Let us watch what they plan. Right? Because their plan only against Nnamdi is all about the election. You can see some of them have left the agenda, they join the election. You saw in Sima. You saw in Sima, you saw all of them, they are working towards these things. 2023.
Paired.
Right? God will, and I can say, I have information, inside information, that Simon Nema is working for Tinubu. I have the inside information. Now, with the intel with us, the plan that if we disrupt the election, that the whole Nigeria, so all of them will turn against us. The Igbo people will turn against us. Did you understand? For now, they don't have grant. We are holding grant because we are defeating them in courts. But if you disrupt the election, you are fighting against the world, you are fighting against Nigeria. Now that they have come with their mind, if people win, it can't stop Biafra. But you can stop Biafra with the disruption of the election. You stop it. Then you are giving Fulani hand to rig the election. Did you understand? You are giving Fulani chance to rig the election. That is why Ipob is not involved in the election. Allow them to settle it. Just watch Nigeria. Talk to a spectator. Ipob have become spectators. Let us watch them. Watch them while we do what we are doing. Don't them. They want to use it as making Nnamdi. They want to use election. That is their last weapon. That's why they disobey church order. They don't even want to go to Supreme. Because they want to get evidences they can use against it in Supreme. Did you understand? So when you see people shouting, you know that now that Nigerians think they can take power from Fulani, IPOB don't need to come in. They will say that when they wanted to rescue Nigeria, that IPOB stopped them. That Biafra stop them. And therefore, they will not tell you that you are not the only people suffering in Nigeria. That Benue is suffering. That everybody is suffering. That they want to liberate themselves. Which you know that if they can liberate themselves, it is not going to stop Biafra restoration. Now, for you to tamper the election means that you are even against the interest of the Yoruba. You are against the interest of the Hausa. You are against the interest of Nigeria. That is to say, all of them will run against you. It is better you chance them. Give them chance. If they go and fail, fine. If they don't succeed, fine. We keep agitating because we are holding them. Remember when the Kanu is blessed to restore them. Do not panic. No condition, no political plan can stop Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. We are divinely protected. Let nobody take your emotion. We know their plan. Imagine Nigerians campaign turning against the IPOB that will stop them from taking power from Fulani. Imagine such blame. Who will listen to you again from the world? Who will listen to you? They will say that you are not even after Nigerians, that you are after only Igbo. Why are you after only Igbo? Are you the only people facing the best? Now that they want to rescue Nigeria from Fulani, that Igbo have stopped it. When this blame will come, you will suffer. That's why people have separated themselves. So that one time, all of you showing face with Simon, they will haunt you and haunt you wherever you are. No, the way you get up, they will haunt you. Each and every level, you are each and every outcome is a democratic process. Criminality, singing out Biafra freedom. I feel in Nigerian media that are confused. In your campaign, they can never add IPOB. All those that are asking, they never add IPOB. Because we have fought to separate all these idiots around IPOB. Today, they are calling you by your name. Continue showing your face with the terrorists. Everyone number one. Tamper the election. Tamper it and see what the world will do. You are not campaigning for election on the day of election. Not even against on neutral days. On the election. Election. Not even against the day of election. Days before election. And the days after election. Meaning what? Where does it reflect? Automatically, you don't even want people to operate. That is to say, you have been paid to rubbish Biafra education. It doesn't happen that way. If your people want to practice civil disobedience, they will practice it on the day of election and not by God. You must convince them. For you who think you are wise, that the enemy can pay all of you, or that you can be deceived to be fighting against Nnamdi Kanu, thinking that you are fighting for Biafra, or that do not bring the release of Nnamdi Kanu closer to the new election. The release of Nnamdi Kanu is started. He has been discharged. He has secured legal freedom. Do not bring criminality freedom closer to him. Do not do so. If you know what you are coming for sit at home for, you call that thing. Don't bring him on the camp. He's not interested in violence. He's not interested in torturing our people. He's not interested in threatening our people. Don't ever bring him on the camp closer to threat against our people. Removed. Did you understand? So what we are telling you now is that the idiots, they don't even know anything. These are people that call us political solution people. Right? Now, when Soludo called for them, they call for sit at home to support Soludo. That is political solution. And Soludo was calling for them. It was we that pressured him to break the banner that he said, free Nnamdi Kanu now. Did you understand? Those that join and say political solution, those that are telling you that they will kill people before election. Who are they? When the Nnamdi Kanu go for boycott of election, it was on a particular day of election. Particular day of election. He did not come for sit at home a day before election. He did not come for sit at home election. Particular day of election, Nnamdi election, 2018. And there was vote. He doesn't stop voting. He only called for boycott. Boycott is different from no election. No election is that you are even stopping those that believe in Nigeria from voting. Automatically, you don't even need freedom. You that don't believe in Nigeria, you are free to start. Those that believe in Nigeria should go and show their strength. Did you understand what IPOB is saying? In line with what we are doing, we are following international law. We don't act arrogantly. We are not fools because we are championing the life of millions of people. We don't risk them. If you know the value of our people, you cannot threaten them. And if you know the days our people are facing in Nigeria, why IPOB is dying, we don't even allow war to come. Because we are to pay the price. If you know that we are the victims, or that you can never threaten our people. If you know that we are the victim of Nigeria, if you know what we are facing through, if you see the threat that threatening us in Lagos, you can never come to Biafra land and threaten a Biafra. A victim of one Nigeria, kill a threat with the Nigeria activities. Where there is crush rock, you can't stop what is crush rock. You can't stop floating or taking our oil to the north through tankers. Tankers are passing. Everything is passing. They are taking everything from our land. You haven't confronted them. It's either not Biafra now. It will say Nnamdi Biafra will come. Nnamdi after the election, what next? After the election, what next? What next now? A year and 6 months. Monday sit at home. Can you provide anything you secured with Monday sit at home? Let us use it and go to federal government and say, this is what we secured with Monday sit at home. But the court IPOB is followed Nigeria too. Did we secure this? Yes. Now, who is now freeing Nnamdi Kanu? The people that was on his guideline to remain peaceful, right, and follow them in their court. We finally secure victory. That is what we need in court. But you have been killing. You can't give us this something as a weapon to challenge Nigeria and say, this is what we achieved with Monday start. This is what we achieved with Monday start. Let us use it and meet international and say, after Monday sit at home, this is what we achieved. And it is okay to free Nnamdi Kanu. But what are you holding? Obey court order. Obey court order. Obey court order. IPOB patiently secured it. You cannot present anything apart from obey court order. Our people should call in and pray for Mazi Maduabuchi. I will call the number. Pray for our leader, pray for IPOB, pray for ESM. As I am talking, I still am expecting calls because we are preaching Biafra. Number to call is +1 646 945 9694. I repeat, +1 646 945 9694. We continue. Resist any plan from setting our land on fire. Resist any plan by political agents using the name of Nnamdi Kanu or Biafra restoration to terrorize our land. Nnamdi Kanu never terrorize our land. When we do protests, we do peaceful protests. We'll be passing through the market. People will be hailing us. We'll be going on the road. People will be hailing us. People will come out. Old men, old women will come out at the road hailing us. If we have gun, you cannot see them helping us. We can't know how they are supporting us. Not everybody will join our protest because we don't have gun. That's why we have much crowd. They will look, they say we don't have gun, they will join us. If you have gun, if we are holding gun, before they will join you, you give them their own gun. But they will join us harmlessly because they know that the protest is harmless protest, civil protest. We are harmless protesters. Did you understand? Now, who do you want to kill? Igbo man that they seize his container in Lagos. You want to kill him because he come out a day before the election or 2 days before election. What does that mean? Just go and think about it. What kind of agenda do you have? You go for sit at home days before election and the days after election. What does that tell you? Just sit down and ask yourself. If you present it to the world, what do they take you as? You go for sit at home civilly, not on threat, on the particular day of election. Thank you. Did you understand? So that is what we are telling you. The same victim that one monarch is threatening in the Lagos, that if Igbo decide to come back now, if they are coming back, they will be hearing that you say if they see anybody, they will kill them. Days before election, meaning what? And days after election. When you ask from India, they tell you that Nnamdi Kanu call for the election. You ask the person, doesn't Nnamdi Kanu call for sit at home on something? Doesn't Nnamdi Kanu call for no election boycott? Days before election and days after election? Or do you call for boycott on the particular day of election? That is what you ask the person. Then if the person answer you, you ask him, why do you call for 2 days before election and the days after election? What do you want to use those days and do? What is the relationship with those neutral days with the day of election? Why are you bringing those days? That is why you will know who is reasoning. Not somebody that shows you certificate. Somebody that has sense. It's when you begin to reason and say, in any place in the world, if you call for election boycott, it must be on the particular day of election. Nobody calls for no election. It is law boycott. And when they were calling Nnamdi, they tell you to call off the boycott. Call it off. They didn't tell him to call off the no election. Because when the end of the election, people voted. It was 10% voting. The only thing is that the indigenous people said, the people that believe in Biafra, they said they will not vote. When you know that there are Nigerians living in Biafra land, there are Yorubas, there are Northerners, they have BVC. When you saw the election, automatically you are stopping even other people in your place from voting, exercising their right. Or do you think it's only Biafrans that are living in Biafra land? If I now go behind protect, they can change the Yorubas that are in Biafra land, they will vote. The Hausas that are in Biafra land, they will vote. It is your duty to convince your people so that the Nigerians in your land, they are free to vote. You don't threaten your people, you also threaten Nigerians in Biafra land. Why there are Biafrans in Nigerian land? Do you see now? You see Ipob is telling Biafrans to take their ground and defend themselves. If anybody comes to attack them because of election, how come you Biafran is now attacking Biafrans even before election? No. Now, if you can bring out your mouth to attack Biafrans before election, because you said there is recovery. If they come out, you are dead. So if you can kill, you are killing Biafrans the days before election and days after election. We are asking you, do we have right to caution a Yoruba man if they threaten a Biafran in Lagos? You don't even have mouth again. Because you yourself is already threatening your people. So if our people are being threatened in the north, so they will not have a place to go. Because somebody is want to give them Biafra. They no longer have home. Do you see how people listen? Do you see how people listen? They tell you, if you don't do something, they do election. Nnamdi Kanu will not come out. But you said, if you do not go for Monday at home, that Nnamdi Kanu will not come out. Have you come out with Monday at home? But you have killed people. You have bombed people's vehicle. You have stolen people's motorcycle. You have sold people's goods. You have built people's shop in the name of Monday at home. You have collected ransom from people that are holding burial ceremony. You have collected money. You have stolen people's vehicle. You have kidnapped people. You have kidnapped politicians. You have killed in the name of Monday at home. Did it bring in Nnamdi Kanu? No. Rather, it promoted criminality. Criminals that have removed their eyes from criminality. You invited them to start doing anything in Biafra land. People you don't even know their identity. They now act. They now act to succeed. They kidnap. You ask them, they say that yes, these are robbers. No more political talks. Because you created way for them. You told them it's autopilot. Autopilot means do as you like. People don't understand. The language was a signal to criminals. Because politicians have informed criminals. Immediately you hear them mention autopilot, come out with your gun, start doing something. It was projected. But IPOB refused to move an inch. We must have channel of command. That will be a weak point to the enemy. Channel of command. Then we move. Pray for our leader. Pray for him. We should also listen to him so that you'll be motivated.
Powering on. Ready to pair. Paired.
Most High, with the very oldest language on the face of this very Igbo language, and that's how I'm going to pray. Ezi onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, Chukwu okike abịa ma onye Chineke na-agọzi aha nsọ onye ọbụla anyị a na-achị, onye mmụọ na mmadụ na-erubere isi, na onye ọbụla anyị bụ ọka aka ha. Ụbọchị ole ka anyị na-etinye eze ebube dị ngọzi, mmalite na ọgwụgwụ, ndị gboo wee tụọ gị ebighị ebi onye nwe m, ụmụ iwe gbatuo n'ụwa niile iwe n'ozi ọma nke bịabaghị n'ezi ha site n'ọnụ mmadụ dị ndụ na nke ebere dị ngọzi. Anyị wee na-asị na onwe ihe ọbụla ka anyị nwe anya bụ n'ihi na ọ bụ anụkwa ahụ sọsọ ka mmadụ dị ndụ bụ ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ. Ma did you understand? So you call him to pray for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We continue preaching Biafra. The number to call is +1-646-945-9694. We proceed. So when you see that IPOB is fighting against criminality in our land, you must have to understand how dangerous it is. You have seen Ukraine, you have seen, there are strategies of war. You are not even sure of your boundary. You don't have anything to do with boundary because there are barracks there. You need to collapse the barracks before anything. You need to collapse the police and army barracks. You need to hold boundary. There are territories you must have to occupy. So that if people are coming to help you, they will land in that secured territory. You must secure safe territories for the landing of those that will come and help you. Where have you secured? That there is no barrack or police barrack or checking point around there. The BSN secures some bushes that they can be accountable to. Did you understand? If ESN can have a place to train, and in all the states, both those that are telling you, we are not the Biafra, we have ESN there, personnel, we have all commands in all the states. Then, if you can be there and telling us that place is not Biafra, And you did not see ESN when they were being arranged, trained in Cross River, trained in Akwa Ibom, trained in Bayelsa, trained in Rivers, trained in Delta. MHIA, if I say, hey, now Biafra, so they can be in your bush, strangers. So they are not Biafra, they have bush where they train men. And you that is the owner of the land, you don't know when they were training men. And you come up, they ask you, give you small money. Hey, we are not a Biafra, but we have ESN command. And your people, the indigenous of the place, are the commanders. In Akwa Ibom, the indigenous are the commanders. Did you understand why Nnamdi Kanu want to take the bush first? There are territories you must occupy. You must take in charge before the landing of those that will help you. You know that war, no anybody will be in a junction. Do you know what Achuse did in Onitsha to stop Murtala Muhammad from coming 3 times? And he went and followed Chanda. He went and followed back and they come into Ochanda, I mean the same. Did you understand? These are things you know, and you know that Nnamdi Kanu train them special in ESN. Did you understand? And ESN is not Biafra army. So these are things you need to understand. When you are shouting, we need trouble, there is army barrack at your backyard. And there is police barrack in your community. And at your road, there are checking points. Have you dismantled them? Have you collapsed the barracks? People don't even reason. The pattern for the war is collapse all the barracks at the same time, at the same day. Put those that the army that survive in trouble. They'll be running head. Then we will catch them. Then men will be at the boundary to wait their reinforcement. Those that will come in. And then those that have you know something that you use. You know, so you will fight now. I'm saying to blow it. They cannot be like this. They cannot have adoption. Why general command is likely to fight this is in detention. Now go here about 6 days to go. 6 days to go. Nigeria collapses. 6 days to go. You want to push yourself. So they manual watches. Before when I watch IPOB, I watch it. Watch them and see how they fare. Watch them. Don't bring blame on yourself. Nigerians have arranged themselves to blame you. Their media will help them. They will be calling, hey, IPOB, ESN, they disrupted the election in Obama. They disrupted the election in IPOB was willing. When the IPOB ESN came, they killed people and the P2B lost on Soka. If P2B lost Omaya, the IPOB ESN, P2B lost Locals Adema have confirmed that the IPOB ESN they destroyed Owerri West and Obala is now running. The vote of P2B have been taken. You know, the ballot box have been taken by IPOB ESN. This is what they want to do. Nana n'akụkụ le ndị a ka ha dịrị akwa alọ onwe ndị a ga-ehicha na mmiri anyị ehicha na mmiri ndị sensị aka zuru oke maka onwe onye ọrụ na-ebe akwa ma na sensị aka zuru oke nwa onye ka esi na ya na ozu ga-ahụ na-achagharị ahụ ụzọ ka ọ ga-akwụgodo iyi ka oji anya ahụ ọma ma onwe na-ejide ndị a na-asị ha ga-ada ihe na-ada ịhụrụgo onye da ya na ọ ga-ada ya n'ala ile ọ ga-eso mmanya onwe onye na-ada Ọba ha gịrịcha ya na-achọ onye na-ejide. Lekwe ha na-adọ ndọrọndọrọ. El-Rufai want to put through. That is why we're going to hear you. Kabas will problem. Kabas will division. Politics in Adekewa. They can be together, rule our politics, make choices, favorable choices, individual interest. Though they were the same killing you. Now it is a time for them to expose themselves on how they brought Nnamdi Kanu, because the nation cannot favor all of them. Thereby, okay, therefore, some may be angry with each other and they don't know when they will expose. So now that our God want to join their heads together, you want to bring Ipob and then Nnamdi Kanu in. Did you understand? That is what you need to understand. That one. Britain wants it to be. Go to USA to keep Nigeria one. Because of Ipob agitation. All these things are shouting P2B. Ipob gave birth to it. Ipob presidency, 2019, they were shouting, Ipob gave birth to it. Discussion of restructuring that fell, Ipob agitation gave birth to it. Second Niger bridge, Ipob agitation gave birth to it. The morale to start even start NSAS, Ipob protest gave you the morale to do so. We are the people that lay the foundation. We are the base setter. You don't bring us into a war we knew very well. You don't. We started this when they were selling oil. They call us police crime. They are just waking. A war we know how it will end, how we are fighting it. Only our God knows how it will end. But we know what we are fighting under the directive of God. You know that there with your emotion. Within the property of the world. Nigeria is property of the world. You don't go there with emotion. You go with the plan, strategies. Because they still be your friends in Biafra. Those countries that have interest in Nigeria. Legally, they will follow you. You come with the trouble to stop them. Without the normal way, they will deal with you. You can't stop a jeep like that. A jeep will be on. You have your Biafra. You continue. If you tamper British, you tamper Shell or America, or you tamper Mobile, go to Italy, or Shell or France, or all of them, if you try it without following the due procedures, they will deal with you. If they bring the anger of Ukraine on you, you will regret your life. If you know what Russia have done to them, and you know that Nigeria is the only hope of oil now, they have gathered to secure Nigeria to be one, which you know that Ipob interest is not against that. Our interest is Biafra restoration. Their interest is to hold Nigeria. And you have to follow another way to defeat them. Or what is happening in Ukraine is what they plan to have to do here. Loss, they have lost in Ukraine, they want to recover here. If you are not strategic, you are gone as a people. You are gone as a people. They brought them bandits, brought to bandit, because El-Rufai is a bandit. Why he's dragging for the money? It's because of the billions of old money that the bandit is having in different warehouses and in the bushes. El-Rufai is aware that all these 500 naira, 1,000 naira are being these are what Sheikh Gumi have been given to terrorists in the bushes. The money is too much. All the terrorist governors, they are fighting the money. I didn't say that they are doing wrong, but you must understand that they never do it for your interest. El-Rufai needs Shetima because they will deal with it too. He needs Shetima bandits to overrun you. Then the other cabals don't want to do it. They want their own favorable one. They need Atiku. Then British and the Western, those Western world, they need P2B. This is a very big war. You want to bring yourself inside. Zerendia can they allow me? Zerendia. Zerendia. Zerendia state. How long money? Dodge Nigeria. If you see what will happen in Nigeria, if they raid it will be out. And if you see what will happen to you, if you are the people to be blamed for the failure of P2B, if you see what will happen to you, that is when you will know that in the interest of the world, Nigeria cannot be fighting everybody, Fulani cannot be fighting everybody, and you as Biafrans, you will come and fight for only your interest. It is against the global policy. You will fight for the interest of everybody. That's why I will be based on referendum. That's why Nnamdi Kanu called other tribes to wake up. That's why Nnamdi Kanu is always confronting Nigeria if they kill people in Yoruba. If Fulani kill in the north, Nnamdi Kanu will come in, IPOB will come in. We don't do it, that is the only thing that happened in Biafra will carry the news. When they kill in Kaduna, Kaduna, we come up. When they kill the NSAS protesters, despite that they are Nigerian youth, we even gave out our radio to them to voice out. We even tweeted on their favor. That is the stand of IPOB. And if Nnamdi Kanu see their interest, he always dodge them and focus on our interest. If they fail, they will come back, he will ask them, did I not tell you? There is a way Nigeria listens. We understood them. They didn't force up this war. We started it. Akọwara yigere like he join ya. O tesi me won ya atu drewe say na ga join re. Won ya to drewe. If you are very own him and you have primary 4. Amani mo to dey bra ko le share. Kam use so my him maka ma say bra ko. Own him my if I want to free you, I will not make you victim because you are already a victim. That's why you need freedom. Did you understand? You need freedom. You become a victim. Do you think that Ojukwu was happy that they brought war in our home? Do you think? He wasn't happy. He was on the fence. Only a useless person will bring war to his house. If somebody brings war to your house, you try to drag him out of your house. He may break your glasses. He may destroy something. And by then, people come and separate two of you. By then, you have lost your compound. His compound is still intact. That's how Ojukwu planned to cut them, to go into their land again, through, and he was sabotaged. Because we cannot end up in defense. He wanted to enter them and then destroy something in their land. Because they came here killing us. This is the same thing you are fighting without having a cup of rice. Just the 6 months, we are crying. Today now, come back. Just go to, come and see the condition of our people. Today now, as the money has been rejected, come and see. Everywhere standing still. Everywhere standing. Talk more of war. Talk more of war. If I tell hey, our men, unknown government, your men. ESN have identity. Criminals were your men. Onye na-eme ebe ị ga-achọghị ya si enyi bịa finish up baby. Ebe ị ga-achọghị ụmụ adres. Did you understand? Can you challenge only Mobile? Or Ajib or Shell? Do you know what we did to them in court? Do you know what we did to them on Omar Hafadi that said that Nnamdi Kanu did not jump there? If you know what we secured them, you know that that is the key of the matter. That is where what they used to blacken Nnamdi Kanu, blackmail him, he jumped there. We destroyed it in Omar Hafadi, 19th of January 2020. And you still ask us, what are we doing? we went to Bintanyako Court. We secured favorable rulings on the violation of the fundamental human rights of Nnamdi Kanu by DSS, though they did not obey, but those rulings have been secured. Did you understand? Now, Ejiofor was there in the High Court, Federal High Court, until he get to the point he told our leader that he will bring Osekome. Osekome came in, deal with them in the Federal High Court, and moved to the appeal and destroyed them. We secured it. We said in acquitted that nobody can come up now and start condemning Nnamdi Kanu in Nigeria. That court ruling, we killed them. That is why you can see people appealing. You cannot condemn him again. The court said, upon all your allegations, do what you done, and they want to show your people. Somebody can tell you know what it means. Maybe do what you commit his name to. We don't want his name to be. I don't want the name of Nnamdi Kanu. Criminality, don't attach it with the name of Nnamdi Kanu. Criminality, is a lie. Also, there will not name for. I'll tell you that before that. This man that endured the attack in the palace. Do you know when I commanded? You remember? Can the name attach to criminality? What has happened to Nnamdi Kanu to compare to the attack in his father's house? He was there. Families was there. They told us to hold. But he knew that the enemy never fight us. They refused to fight the Jugu army steadily. They choose to go to communities and kill them. They choose to go to the IDP camp and kill them. They choose to go to markets and kill them. They choose to go to school and kill them instead of facing the army. So therefore, they want to turn the people against the army that is serving them. So that the people will say, that is the mentality of Nigeria. They don't fight those that stand them. That's why they don't go for ESM. 33 police station. Onisha, Woto, bad fire. The language is not welcome. You are blocked. This is not monetized page. So you are not needed here. I said this, you follow the page, I will be getting money. I block you. Page ahụ ebega ihe ebe a na-achịkọta ndị Nnamdi Kanu kwadoro anyị na-ahazi ha anyị na-eme mmadụ first ka join anyị. We don't even want you to understand us, right? We are telling our people what we plan with our leader, so you can go with your own and do everything, but if you see this family we are guiding for our leader, all their we must guide it. With your understanding and your emotion, you can go in the other place. Can I pay the mama block or you like a program? Your mama doesn't have block it. Because here I didn't want to monetize now. My page is not monetized. The way MJ freedom made him into some block or you have anything in the name. All the bloggers, they don't block people, they bloggers. Our now freedom fighter, even HDG. Even I make a young Christian logo. Your bro from Buchaka get taken as to be called. I have to be them. Even you are Christian, I make again, I get about to no problem. You understand the DJ, can you DJ? I block you. The Gawa Bina, Gana Uchi. I died on the camera. Thank you. You still have a chance to call in and pray for Nnamdi. But we continue. I know our people enlightenment. Because people are watching, they are listening, they know our stand. People like Ipob that is holding a strong weapon legal weapon like the said repeated, it will be foolishness for us to bring violence and attack democratic process. That is stupidity of the highest order. Onye na-emeri na bọọlụ a na-alụ na field. I cancel match. I cancel goal senior. IPOB, how many goals I made from 2015? Yes, I did all. Ademola decided Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. Honorable Justice Ademola, December 2015. John Solo decided Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. 2016. Justice Ahmed Mohammed referred DSS to go and obey the court ruling of Justice John Solo and Justice Ademola. 2016. That is 3 unconditional release because the judge, Ahmed Mohammed referring DSS that brought the case of Alita to his court, the court he presided, referring them to go and obey previous court rulings on the same matter, means that he himself had decided Nnamdi. And they insisted and took the case to the court of Justice Fatima Binta Motalanyako. That's her full name. Justice Fatima Binta Motalanyako. We know the names of our enemies. My guess about before. We memorize them. Thank you. Binta granted him bail, a man that had been discharged unconditionally different, not even a bail, high conditional bail. And upon the high condition, Nnamdi Kanu met up with the bail conditions. Did you understand what we have endured? Talk more of now that this one is a extraordinary rendition. We endured. If they disobey order, we continue. They do this, we continue. Because they always fail. Because Nnamdi Kanu told us that as we proceed, people will become in heavens, precise over every of our proceedings. If you know about this, you will never shake. There is no single instruction from God to Moses that you can present to Biafrans and they welcome it now. And it is always local to the people of Israel. But because he's in charge, when they apply it, you get the result. That's what we are doing. That's why instruction of IPOB leadership may be local to you because they are not threatening anybody to be killed. But when you apply it, you get the results. Because they are being directed, divinely directed. Well, but that is kill a snake and hang it on the tree. If anybody that the snake buys should look on the snake, if IPOB tell you now, you say they're worshiping idol. You will publish them. You will even see pastors. You will even see Dibia. You will even see Jewish worshippers. You will even see Biafrans that will say they are worshiping idol. Why do they kiss snake? But this was an instruction to Moses. The same way they are instructing our leadership. When they tell you, say, no, this is not something. They should take action. How many actions did Moses took? Even God himself. How many actions did he take? The action that Moses took was to approach Pharaoh. And when God confronted Moses, Moses asked for weapons. Moses asked for weapons before God understood Moses. But Moses did not mention weapons, but in his mind, in his argument, which I will explain now, God understood that Moses was asking for defense. When God met him in that very mountain, where they say that there was a fire, but the fire burned the bush and the bush was not burned, right? Okay, let us go to the argument. God told Moses to go to Egypt. Moses said, no, he don't know. God told him his name. Do you know what Moses, how long Moses argued God before God revealed a secret name to Moses? Did you understand? Moses was arguing God until upon God told him, I am in covenant with your forefathers This is the promise I promised them. Moses refused to go. God now said, okay, tell him what to follow. My name is Abu. I am what I am. Which God did not tell Abraham. Do you know that Abraham don't know that name? It was the argument of Moses. He was arguing God. But today, if I argue Pastor, they will tell me I have sinned against Holy Spirit, that I will not be forgiven. Or they will tell you, you don't argue word of God. You don't argue word of God. Moses argued God so that he can be sure. Until God will know where Moses was pointing at, and he asked him, what are you holding on your hand? He said, it's a staff. He said, drop it now. Moses dropped it. He turned to snake. He said, pick it. While it was still snake. That is morale, to hide his morale. Did you understand? Now, Moses picked it. He turned to his staff. There was no argument again. Moses said, there was no argument again. Moses went back to his in-law, Jethro, and he informed him. The man encouraged him to go and do the work. Now, God knew that Moses is aware that this is kind of magician they do in the kingdom of Pharaoh. And you must go with it to show Pharaoh. Pharaoh does not listen to any other thing. You must show him that sign. You must show him something. Now, coming to Ipob. God knew that the foundation of Nigeria is lie. And that the problem we are facing is the lie Nigeria have lied against us. And God gave Nnamdi Radio Biafra. You see the weapon he gave to them. Do you see their weapons are different? Did you understand? The weapons are different. Moses is a staff. Nnamdi is radio to expose the lies and free everybody. Go to Yoruba. Today they have freed their mind. You can see them protesting. That's what Radio Biafra do. They did not come to save only Biafra. No. That's why Nnamdi is at the middle of the map. He never hated anybody. Any killings in any part, he will put his mouth. Any killing, he will put his mouth. He will defend. He will call up the people to stand up against evil. He will even write to the US against the killings of Christians. He never write to them against the killings of only Biafrans. Judeo-Christians. He started writing from Trump. He's writing against the killings of Christians in Nigeria. Did you understand? That is our own will. Now, when the Israelites were fighting with the Amalekites in the valley of Rephidim, right? Which you know, thank you, that the God, not Israelites, God, as we always recommend him in our success, that God discomfited the Amalekites in the valley of Rephidim. I stopped in primary 4 first step. Adia mama, in case you know you go on a legacy. Yes, what you about them. Thank you. I got a lot of you know, but allow us to go. It's not the sister. So we'll continue. That's how God created the world. Genesis chapter 1 verse 3. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. Verse 6, and God said. Verse 9, and God said. Verse 11, and God said. Verse 14, and God said. Verse 20, and God said. Verse 22, and God said. Verse 26, and God said. Verse 29, and God said. And verse 31, and God saw. Said, until he saw. And what next? And God was happy. The same way we see Biafra. So when they tell you, what is your action? You ask them, and God will say. You go to the book of Genesis chapter 82 verse 6, he said, you are gods, for you are the sons of the heavenly Father. What is the duty of the gods? You can recreate. You can even recondition. Did you understand? In that weapon, only the Radio Biafra. The same thing we said to Moses. Why don't you start? Opeya coach in Amalek. Opeya coach. He was holding the staff now. This Dallas was fighting. And to show you it was practical, Akajiwe, his land started coming down. He became weak. But now, Nigerian pastor will tell you, Holy Spirit will hold the staff. Who told you? Angel will hold the staff on ours. You must do something. If angel cannot hold the staff of Moses, and Moses became tired, who else will angel hold his staff? You must do something. That's why we ask our God, use IPOB. Maybe angel will only assist us mindfully. Ever. Now, now guide them. Now direct time, information. Now may interpret to us. All the work of God. All the work of God, in all this year, he may examine my heaven to fail. Go fail on time, or no weather. Go no sooner, in Coronala. All the Spirit of God is about here. Spirit of God, in here, about the Nigeria game, we all. I want that Spirit of God that they are married on the yard. Angel that they are married on. Even your motor, angel about to get careful. I want angel that they are not no scary. So you can check the turn outside the minimum angel that they are on area. Oh, that's all that up was so good. Eventually, they don't need to go be shaken to hold your stand. Did you understand? The devil will really need to only on the top of the like a crew instead of a band, but then you know something he can go with it. He will engage in it. And it's what's that when I am it. It is my head as it is naked, your passing order. I will want to go back to. Because I didn't watch it again. In a way, or kill the Catalan children. You put 5,000 my baby. That's in I to go young. I'm not careful. You don't play with you get the children there to me. Man, I take a play there. You don't pay the children or pay your saying now. You want to usually think a problem. Okay? And then that respond on my children around each other there. Thank you. We move. That is it. We know that we have the right for self-defense. It is a natural law. Jesus will self-defense. But though Christians will buy every has designed a Bible on man, we knew that's why we created ESL, right? It wasn't it's not profile. It's not profile. Where is your show me your sword? It's never a profile. Sword, when you have about sword. That's what Jesus asked Peter and other disciples. Show me your sword. The way God says, show me your Bible. Peter presented two according to the Bible, because we are quoting from the Bible. Then others, some presented one, and Jesus said, if you don't have one, sell your shoes or your clothes to get at least one. Do you see why we spend money to support ESN? He said to get at least one. Now, to show that the defense is not a crime, even in the presence of Jesus. When they came to take Jesus, Peter strike, according to the Bible. When Peter strike, did Jesus blame Peter? The answer is no. He now asked him, put your sword back. That is to say, he didn't commit offense. Had he committed offense, Jesus will collect the sword and throw it away, and collect the sword of others and throw it away. That is to say, other disciples are still with their sword, and Peter was keeping his own safe, as Jesus commanded. And Jesus said, if this is if it is the war of arms, right? I will tell my Father in heaven. That is to say, I'm a war of woman, right? Now, if your child uses razor blade to wound him or his or herself, will you still allow your child to hold that razor blade? The answer is no. Or use it to wound somebody. You will collect it from your child. But to know that Peter did not commit offense, Jesus allowed him to keep safe the staff, the sword. But don't know what Hey, God will say, no, you don't fight. You don't fight. But then Jesus. They covered, they said the all secret, the burial ground of Jesus, they use big stone to cover it. Is it not secret? Even God, the good son, even God, they have first heaven, second heaven, third heaven, he has secret. And he said, I should not fight, I should not defend, I should not fight. Hey, I should not speak. Hey, I should, but you talk about Elijah. Elijah came out and condemned evil, just like Nnamdi Kanu. If Nnamdi Kanu condemn evil, he says he's Antichrist. That is the mess we are in. Did you understand? They keep us naked. Thank you. We move. Let us continue. So, if you see anybody trying to attach IPOB into criminality, the person is evil. Complete evil. Because what IPOB is doing, we are following international law, we are following local law, we are following everything, because Nnamdi Kanu said self-determination. You don't change your tongue. You don't change like all these criminals. We declare government in exile. We declare armed struggle. We declare no check party. We declare no campaign. We declare no collection of internal revenue. We declare no blame, no flight zone. We declare this. We brought a war fighter. We declare Akokonebu. The same thing was Ricky Albani. I met with George Bush yesterday. I'll be waiting with the Clinton tomorrow. Then I'll be in DC, Washington DC, to speak with the Hillary Clinton. I will then next month Biafra will be announced. I was Ricky Albani by myself. Any man to lie me. I with the rank. I was an apprentice then in Masobia. Thank you. So the trap is that they want to bring IPOB, that if Nnamdi Kanu is in detention, that will be provoked to come against election. When you go against election, you go against the interests of Nigerians. Do you know what Nigerians are saying? That they are supporting Igbos, and Igbos are against their people, against their own. Do you see the language? It is a game. Right? Now, you need to draw yourself away from it. One, voting anybody in does not stop your agitation. You have been here, they held 2015, they held 2019. But this time around, Nnamdi Kanu is here. And that very thing, Nnamdi Kanu, we have been dodging so that they will not get him, they will not arrest him. Nothing will happen to him. It has happened now, and they have defeated them in court. They have no other weapon, because had we not secured court victory, there are different actions that IPOB will have taken. Did you understand? But we secure court victory, that is to say we are winning. And they are confused because their agenda to bring in Nnamdi Kanu, they never expected court to win on the favor of Nnamdi Kanu. Did you understand the key? Now, the court victory has weakened them. And they now unleash hell on Nigerian citizens. Now, what do they expect from Nigerian citizens? Why they hide fuel and seize their money? They want them to destroy Nigeria by themselves, so that the cabals will be free, because they are in the state of confusion. They want to blame the citizens for not allowing the election to go. They want to blame them because they wanted to blame IPOB for saying there will be no election in Southeast. But it has failed. You need to turn to spectators. Watch the ball now. Watch the ball. So watch Nigeria and call Ada. Let us watch them upon Ada. Each other to what we need me. It's a capital by again. Kajona line make you hug make it. Before Chile can have to Kajona line and make you hug it. Ihe a agba egwu pụrụ isi. Britain wa agba egwu pụrụ isi. Nigeria wa agba egwu pụrụ isi. Iwe ebe ọ na-egiri n'ime ọhịa na-efe blood. You will think as if na ọ ga-akwatucha ọnya niile. allow the agbo go far go fetch ọbara, allow agbo ebupụrụ isi ka oge richaa, ọ ga-akpọta ụwa, emechaa ya ọjọọ iko agwọ lọwa. Ị na-eme nke anyị bupụgara agbo isi. Agba anyị bupụrụ isi na-ekiri n'ọhịa ka ị na-akpọ ndị obodo ha bịa na agwọ na-achọ igbu gị. N'ebe ka ọ na-egbu gị onwezi isi. Thank you. Anyị ji mmadụ na Chineke mekwere m ebere. The number to call is +1 646 945 9694. Ndị mmadụ anaghị ka ha kwụsị ozi ọma, anaghị ịbụ. Anaghị ka I continue. But I will continue. Expecting on your call, you can pray for our need. Thank you. Odogwu n'ụmụ ọ ya na-ebi dịka aka n'ala ya awụ dịka Nnamdi ka na-eji tuo obi life ijiri aka gị o jitukwere Nigeria ọwụ o jitubeghị ha. Politicians ekewago they in confusion. Kabas in confusion because IPOB refused to go into election. Nsogbu dị Tinubu have buying the Southeast governors. Tinubu have buy them. Ipob is empty in the East. I am in the East and I know the politics of Nigeria. I will give you reason. There is a way they do politics in Nigeria. There is a way they do presidential election. How? Governors secure their state votes for a particular party, a particular candidate. You may be raising up your voter card. They will tell you, don't vote for them who secure Igbo for APC. That's how they do. Therefore, man, he secure Igbo for APC. Body for APC. That's how they do. All those Okada will be fighting to secure Abia to APC. They don't care whether their brother people is fighting for president. They don't care. All they care is what they discuss with the Tinubu or what they discuss with Ati. And you will be here saying our men, our people, our allies. It's a lie. Now, after laying this foundation, they now set up some idiots to be shouting the election so that they will be free. They will be free. They will be all those who will freely submit APC. So that they will be freely submit APC while the people will be blaming IPU. It is better you allow them so that if people did not vote for APC, let them see how the woman will deliver for the APC. Okay.
Powering on.
We have a caller. We need to go to that call.
Aired.
The caller on the phone, can you hear us? What is happening? Go ahead and
maximum volume.
What is happening? What is happening? I don't know. Maybe you let me see what is happening.
Powering off.
Why are they not coming up? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Powering on. Ready to pair.
I want to thank you for your good work. I'm calling from Italy.
Paired.
I normally follow your program and
what is happening?
You try your best and I pray you I don't think that out of the leadership of IPOB that is we call them or let's say they are known as POS.
Oh, yes, I don't know. Mazi, wait, maybe just call me or I will call you back. Let me just check what is happening here. I want to check what is happening here. What is happening here, please? I don't know. I want it to have connected and I don't know why it's not playing. I don't know why it's not playing. Why is it not playing? Let me try it again. Let me try. Let me call it back. I will come back to you. Let me come back to you. Okay. I will come back. Okay. Good morning. Good morning, Mazi from here. Thank you. We can hear you now.
Very good. I'm calling from Italy, Chukwunene by name, a little of a couple of Biafra. I want to thank you for the program. You try your best, both online and on ground. I pray for more strength that you continue to do the nice, the needful. And I also say it loud and clear that anybody that is out of the leadership of IPOB, known as US, if you are not working with Mazi Chikaduzim or other people that are under him, then you are out.
Simple.
Don't come here and to support so that he or she is doing well, whereby it's not taking instruction from leadership that only himself form down, also the member. So let me be clear to everybody, because people are now is very dangerous. People are saying, oh, this one is doing well, let's support him. Is that what we come for? We want you to listen to that very leadership that commands the Biafran people under the umbrella of IPOB. Listen to him. That is what the government of the Nigeria and also other world are afraid of. And that's what they want to destroy. So if you like IPOB, you want us to achieve our ends, then you work with the leadership at the DOS. Work with them. I woke up this morning with a nice dream where I saw our leader out. Though he wasn't happy, he was kind of in tears. And I see somebody that didn't supposed to see the audios or something like canceling him, telling him sorry, and so many other things. But he was also complaining in tears. But I don't know what the joy there that he came out. Yes. And our people are around there. I pray that if we come to fulfillment, that he come out for us in peace and in good health. That he will also lead us to our normal destination, which is Biafra. I pray for you, and I pray that his family also, those people that he left, their children and wife, I pray for their good health and their divine protection. Whatever plans of the enemy against them cannot come to pass, and it can never come to fulfillment. Thank you, my brother, and keep it on. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Absolutely. We move. We will continue to preach the very gospel for Biafra restoration. So that is it. The leadership of IPOB is final now. You obey DOS, you have obeyed Nnamdi. You must call him by his position or name. You don't call him another name. You don't attach anything. If you have issue with any member of leadership, if you are addressing it in the presence of our leader, you cannot call that person names. If you call that person names, you must apologize to our leader before you handle your matter. Besides, the oath of IPOB is the key that have brought us into this very command and control. Maybe you don't know that. You think command and control is only on the mouth, from the mouth, or it is in the oath. And the oath said it all. And I always go to this place and I will remind our people, in case you think that there is a position you are that that will not guarantee you to be loyal to the leadership of IPOB, then I'll still remind you that you are going against the oath. It doesn't matter what you are doing. The starting of the oath said that I, Mazi Maduabuchi, hereby, solemnly, and voluntarily, hereby, solemnly, and voluntarily swear to be absolutely loyal to the leadership of indigenous people of Biafra. It's an European oath. You are dreaming. Nnamdi Kanu area. Very dangerous area. Many of you are gathering against it. You know, if you don't You are a madman. Did you understand? Then and Nnamdi Kanu. The oath says and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, director of Radio Biafra. Yeah, with loyalty. Did you understand? So you cannot be loyal to this one and you not be loyal to this one. And this one reports to him direct. So it is not your business whether this one that reports to him disobey. That is not your business. It is his business to punish them. Your business is to obey. They said, our leader said, how about it? You have to see me, I have to make a leg for obeying me. But I will punish them for giving you wrong order. So how come if the matter gave wrong order and the good order, are you the one that sent them? Why are you fighting for a particular matter? Are you the one that gave the order? Why is it that you only deliver the one that our leader gave? You don't deliver the one that the leadership replied him? Or don't you know they reply him? Why is it that you don't expose what they replied and what our leader replied them? These are the things people don't know. This IPOB, I'm not trying email. With strong mind because I my hand in the upper. We don't shake, even if we want to give them the shake. Obey your coordinator of a zone. You obey me. I told him, if I do say coordinator, I'll give my name. That is your business. That is how foolish we are at IPOB. And who the foolishness I will. It does a day wise enough. Okay, you are not wise. When you need coordinator, give me order. I obey. The letter say you have obeyed me. Talk more of obeying DOS or for my again. Coordinator is in charge of the zone. You obey him, you obey African. The letter of Brian knew. Now I'm obeying Naka. For obeying me, even at the wrong order. He said, I will thank you. I will honor you. But I will punish him for giving you wrong order. Now, what giving your business there again? Your business is to obey. The man is running behind man. In a room beke, na he that thought they were on your free crusader again. Can I this room beke? In a this room beke. Na male coordinate obey. Na here coordinate okura here. You should not do it. I don't know about it. It's against the oath of Asagim. It is my duty to report to the leadership. In a same way, you will not obey. Agenda to treat in a meeting is different from another. Order each. Some of us have the order, have agenda. Sometimes say with order, has to treat. We don't treat order. I want to treat order. And order they can obey. Don't discourage others. Don't tell them meaning. Don't explain. We don't explain order. We don't analyze order. Obey before complain. Oil the first law of command and control. Obey before complain. But when you need to know infant, my high name. In case you can infant, hey, they did not obey our leader's order. Over your business. So they did not reply. So our leader just gave order. They did not obey. They became calm. Tell those people that told you they did not obey. Tell them to bring the reply of Chike. Or did you not reply to our leader? Just tell them now. No betray our leader. Go see pitch a map off. That's him no Maya. Say a map off a Maya. That's why no betray our leader. In whom we are in Mebono. Can you begin the happen? That's a more Ezoku. Ezoku. No question that I don't know for argument, superior argument. no faculty them no go na University of Radio Biafra, Faculty of Superior Argument. Ozugbo na agbapụta ya ya jụọ question ele azụ ajụọ gị second one gas gị na-echọzi deny na nwoke nwakwuru ihe ahụ ịhụtazi onwe gasị onye iberibe na ọgwụgwọ iji kwu ụdị ihe ahụ somebody na-ahụtụbeghị mbụ ịhụtụbeghị n'afọ afọ mbụ ime onye ọwụ imeghepe ọwụ ime onye ọwụ imeghepe ọnụ asịghị na obi tere gịnị ọkpara elebe gịnị ahụrụ ifuru gosi na asọ ọrụ mbụ ekpere ebe gịnị anọ na biznes ịma ya mgbazi ya iche ya ọya m siri onye ahụ ịhụnugo piche ma bụ afọ m si elekwara Nnamdi Kanu ziri gị piche ya elekwara ebe ọ nọ bitre fanụ gị ịma ya kedu onye ọwụ kedu onye wee mapụ afọ mgbe agba vileji gba ya onye ọwụ lee ya sị m apụwazi si agwanụ m ya na ọkwa isi na m bitre na ga ịgwa ha wee ịma fiales nke otu ga-esi akọwa ya mapụ afọ na Amaka a ga-atọ the field izuzuru gbara pụọ ndị mmadụ na ọdịa ha sịghị saa ya mana m na-eme mmadụ ihere ọ gaghị saa ya every time na-enye anyị nsogbu ebe saa ya ọ gaghị saa ya thank you ma beji ọnụ ma mee ka ha like ya ga-ege ịlagodo iyi but I will understand the situation ba obere oge mee ha adres ma kọrọ ha meaning ihe ị na-ekwu so that ha ga-like gị ege mma ọma ahapụ gị na condition ahụ si ebe ahụ pụọ after destroying you are gone but m ga-emere gị ebere mee ya adres gachi ọchị before m na-apụ gị na ha adịtụla mma before m apụ thank you ụmụ Chineke anyị ji mmadụ n'ala so that is it onye onye nọ na IPOB ka mmadụ hapụ ị na-eme gị ị na-ama jijiji ihe ahụ edoro anya senatorial coordinator steeti zighali ozi call meeting for me onye dị ịjụ steeti nna onye isi ọkwa anyị ka kpọchara meeting nwanne ụnyaa ịma call ọ natara from national. Do you know call no receive from national? He said, I cannot executive one month. Why did you not tell us? But even a struggle, even I gave eventuality, even I gave a sudden meeting. Only shall I come with a meeting yesterday. Why is that open meeting in time? A meeting I can have once in a month or once in a week. So I didn't go on but when you give me a challenge meeting once in a week, in a month, before you get signal, now freedom fighting. So I have a danger that is coming to take your life. We'll wait until you have your meeting, won't tell them before we'll tell you. But then it has killed you. Obey your coordinator, you obey Nnamdi Kanu. Don't listen to any sentiment. Only of the leadership is saying may obey. They will account for IPOB, not you. HOD will be question for IPOB. You will hand the IPOB over to Nnamdi Kanu. Now, it is left for our leader to know the never weapon, but he did it to make sure he protect IPOB because he was seeing negativity from them. Then it's left for our leader to ask the person after asking he can return you. But if it is in the absence of our leader that he will return somebody that was suspended or expelled by the leadership, which you know that they can never work in harmony with the leadership, or that you want to set confusion. The person, if the person has Biafra in mind, the person should start agitating for Biafra and wait. If our leader is out, our leader will return you. How can you be in a position you can't work with leadership? Somebody that say you must return. Who told you that our leader does like that? Somebody that cannot work with the leadership is in the say he should return. Reporting to who? Reporting to somebody he cannot work with. If they are not there, the left of Tayo or you obey the leadership. Me never obey. Director buy him both disobedient to you code of conduct. You must obey. Director remove go to HOD. He will hand over IPOB under discipline. He cannot hand over IPOB under no discipline. It's a lie. You cannot call IPOB HOD names and our leader will shake you. It's a lie. You are lying. It's a lie. Also, you will give a director. It's a lie. He can never thank you for calling Chike Joseph criminal. It's a lie. You cannot. You can't try it. You can't call him. Even your coordinator, get the way issue. Go to local government. If you do not call him coordinator, this man, we cannot treat the matter. You must call him because someone here to there. Our business matter Kanu. That in Jikunu, he can need respect that position. He can need that respect that position. You will apologize. Director that say, boy, Oga, ndị senior brother dead. Unu nwe mata n'ihu mpụ unu. Ị na-complain, ị ga-asị na ọ dead mere gị ya. Ị ga-asị ya na ọ idiot. Mgbe nkapa gị ga-ajụ gị, kedu mgbe your small brother ji were idiot? So if they confuse you to be calling the leadership of the head of HOD of IPOB names, you are dreaming. We have a caller on the line. Let us go to the caller. Can you hear me? Your name and where you are calling us from? Go ahead.
I'm calling from on. Good morning. Good morning, Biafrans. Good morning, lovers of freedom. Good morning, Nnamdi. Let me start praying for my leader because I have no leader. I have no leader except Mazi Kanu. I have no savior of my time except Nnamdi Kanu. As I commence to pray, let's protect you, my leader, Mazi Kanu.
He said,
any man or any woman that say that you will die, let them die. May their family be wiped out in the Any man or any woman, any nation, any country that say that will die, may their family and their generation be wiped out on this planet. British government, it shall not be well with you people. Fulani terrorists, you shall not be well with you people. Those evil army uniform, those evil politicians, from those evil uniform, those evil effort uniform, those evil civil defense uniform, those evil DSS, those evil politicians in our land that participating for the killing of innocent Biafra because my leader is come to save us.
Why now? Attack now this is my device.
FM tenure. Ready to pair.
Mazi, I can hear you. I don't know. This is my device. I will change it too. Thank you. Continue. Let me.
FM tenure.
I don't know what they are doing here.
1, 0, 3. Ready to pair.
My device is disturbing me. Maybe you can cut it off. Let me see what happens. Okay. Go ahead. Thank you. I don't know what they are doing here. It's more like to connect off. I will buy another device here. Thank you. Somebody that our brother want to say something. I come back to you and see. Thank you. Maybe. That is the issue. In IPOB, we know what we are doing. And you don't think that everything is just like that. We have arranged, our leader have arranged IPOB to the extent in his absence. We will explain to you what we know about IPOB. We don't do influential something. We don't hate anybody. All we do is to remind you of what we agreed to do. Remind you. If you are the people calling senior better brother, in the presence of your parents, you will call him brother before they settle your issue. You don't call him thief. No, Nyosha. If your father is wise, they will not treat your matter. You must apologize to your senior brother. If you don't do it, we are doing it in IPOB. Must be disciplined. It doesn't mean that the person disciplining you is greater than you, but it is because Biafra freedom supersedes all those things. So if you are being disciplined to restore Biafra, that is to say, you could be able to tell our people the kind of Biafra you need. So if we, Biafra government or fellow freedom fighters report you to any Biafran court when we restore Biafra, right? Do you think that you are not going to answer your case? That is why we ask you to cool down if you have Biafra in mind. Maybe your office or position have been affected by suspension or expelling. Then you know that Biafra will come. And you still have chance to go to a Biafran court. There are courts that will be provided to handle those matters that concerns freedom fighting movement. Those suspended, those that was expelled, those that was blackmailed, those that was done. You will take people to court. The coordinators will be taken to court. IPOB leadership will be taken to court. Some people will be taken to court. And IPOB will be taking people to court. You know, people will go to jail. That is to tell you the kind of Biafra we need. Coordinators will go to jail. Members will go to jail. Those that will take our money according to terms of jail, according to your offense, then it will determine your terms of jail. Your children will be saying, hey, our father fought for freedom. We'll tell you, yes. It didn't stop your benefit, what you benefit from the freedom or the effort of your father. But do you see this very thing, Biafra? We must teach people that Biafra Republic is not will not be like a zoo. We don't do brother things, we don't do sister things. You commit it, you face it. And that is what we are doing. So we move as we continue this very awareness to inform the world, and we know Nigerians have understood. They are now calling them by their name. They no longer attach IPOB. They no longer say IPOB is calling for no election. Or that if you see what we have fight, you see what we have fight. If you see the danger they want to put Nnamdi Kanu in, if you see the kind of hatred they want to turn against Nnamdi Kanu, that is, they want to draw against him. That is hatred from international community. Hatred from tribes in Nigeria. Hatred. Even to the extent that our lawyers, even lawyers cannot be comfortable to somebody's country. Good morning from here. The caller, can we know where you are calling us from and your name? Thank you. Yeah, I can see it. You're welcome. Go ahead, thank you.
This morning, my reason for calling to pray for our leader, Nnamdi Kanu,
very important. Go ahead.
As the program is done. Onye a na-akpọ ofu ugboro ya bụ ugboro asaa. Ọ dị mma na-eme mma ka ewu. Ọ bụ ọsị anyị bute ụzọ kesoro anyị n'azụ. Ọ bụ ọdịtara onye isi anyị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Onweghị onye anyị mbụ. Anyị dịka uru n'obodo akpọrọ Naijiria. Nke Britain tiri anyị n'ime ya. Tiri nna nna anyị n'ime ya anyị amụpụta anyị n'ime anyị na-ata ahụhụ. Anyị anaghị ebe anyị mere onye ọbụla gbakasịrị n'elu otu echiri sị betụgọọrụ Chukwu Okike abịa ma lechara anyị ya cheta ọgbụgba ndụ niile nke nna nna anyị ha. Ọgbụgba ndụ ahụ onye tụbụla ebe ihe kpọpụta uru nwoke nwa gị mkpụrụ nwa gị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Otu esiri buo n'amụma sị ya ga-azọpụta ndị gị na-enweghị ọgba ndụ eziokwu, ọgba ndụ ekwe n'eziokwu kọsa eziokwu nwunye ha. Eziokwu ahụ ka anyị na-ebe anyị nọ taa. Lele ụlọọrụ nke odoro mmadụ gụọ akwụkwọ chi mere nke iwuru chi betụgo ọrụ chi ike niile dị n'ọbara aka gị gbanwe oge onye ọrụ ụtọ atị ọgụ ọrụ ihu ya ọgụ ọwa asị ya lekwasị ya na ọgbụgba ndụ anyị nwere utu nna nna anyị ha mana na ebe ezuola anyị enweghị tụrụ gị ụka anyị anaghị aghọba ngwọrọ ụka bete ihe anyị na-arịọ n'ụlọ anyị nọ esi ayọwa na anyị ga-ayọta beta n'anya anyị na-ayọ ka ndị ụka mba anyị na-ayọ ka ndị ụka nwanyị anyị na-ayọ ụzọ nna nna anyị ha chiri rụọ bikọsi ihe igbo na-agụ ọfọ igbo a na-agụ ọgwụ anyị na-agụ ọfọ na-asị biko dododo mere anyị ebe kpọpụtara anyị onye isi Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na agụ ahụ ekere mgbe origikwe n'ọtụtụ ọrụ anyị agbụ ka o nwere onwe ya ka anyị na-nwere onwe anyị bikọ na o nwere onwe ya onwe ebe anyị na-aga ndị na-akpara nkata n'ọrụ niile ha nwere ka eme ike mee ka ọkụ nyere ha anyị n'obodo pete mba na ọkụ ahụ egoro nwatakịrị n'aka na ebe ekwe aka ere mmiri ya ebe ọ bụla bere ọkụ ahụ n'aka ekwutana ka ọkụ ahụ egbuo ya nna mee nke iji mgbochi n'aha gị Chukwu Okike abịa mgbapụrụ gị ihe niile Maazị, there's other thing I want to contribute. This struggle is all about command and control. And when I took root of this struggle, the first paragraph of that root is what guided me in this book. He says, I, like when you say, I, Kanu, yes, solemnly and voluntarily sure to be absolutely loyal to the leadership. That word leadership. The first time when I read it, I asked myself, is it that these people are bigger than only Mazi Maduabuchi in this struggle? Okay. Why are they coming first before the leader? But it was after some critical analysis from people like you, I began to understand that, okay, this is the umbrella body of this struggle which Mazi Maduabuchi operates with. No other way out. If you don't obey the leadership of this struggle, there's no how you can obey Mazi Maduabuchi. Even people who are making down and reading Biafra, the other day now, only to have the struggle, even the struggle from day one, I'm going to be the struggle. God, even my father, even God, and I call history, no mission of the more I want to have the man history. That's not a move. That is not even our community. Even look at us when we go. I think in our community. Now, say that we the brother in reality, Mazi Maduabuchi, but the reality to keep the banana. So, children to color because almost my father branch almost about to be half. I don't think I had to be who be. So, I try to get to my idea. So that is why I know la couldn't go to Alava. You know, they did in a man, and now you might know, I know it doesn't look like that. Yes. Then this structure, that structure must abide. So, the other one, what do you call it? Very much. But something that will be pretty of the enter prison. That's what is going to happen to very much. A very serious case with federal government. Now, federal government is investigating the killing of the pregnant woman in Enugu, which will order the killing.
Yes.
Now the investigation has held him. But he now turn around, use the program to come and use the minister and the whole scenario to come and preach to his gullible followers that he's discussing the everything like this. I when I was that I laughed. I say frontally, as our leader's wife said, it's really missing in our people's bread and that one. You know, because you see somebody, even when they were questioning him on that, you see how confused, how tattered, how weak, how haggard he looks. Unlike Simon Ekpa that will be, bouncing, showing up, he now looks so concentrated and very haggard, looks like a slave talking to his slave master. I was just having like this period. But what will come before him, it is better left on the imaginable than it happening, because he has done a lot of evil in our land. No sit at home anywhere. Biafra struggle is a self-determination struggle. It's a struggle for the people, by the people, and for the people. It's not something that you can go and impose anything that is not cultural to our people on us. No. We don't kill our own. We save our own. I had the war. I now go more mind. We name ourselves man, which is beauty of life. We don't take life, and that's what Nnamdi represents. That beauty of life. You can see it in his character. The reason why our struggle today the way home is because of our leader's character. Our leader does not have a character that you can begin to question. He has a strong character, and that character is what has impacted in millions of us. Not 100 men, but now that millions are out to restore Biafra. N'eziokwu na yeah, Mazi Chika is the highest of it, is the man in charge. Also, the mission of back. Also, the mission of the law of Basari. He is the highest and the highest and the highest leadership of this problem. Nobody dares to come and truncate what has been on our roots. They can make me go against my roots. I must remain loyal to him until otherwise. But now there is no otherwise. Mazi, I will stay back for now. Thank you and God bless you, bro.
Thank you. Thank you. Let us go to another call. The caller, you are welcome to the program. Your name and where you are calling us from.
Hello, Machineke Mazi Maduabuchi.
From here. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm calling from South Korea here. This is from here.
Thank you.
Can you? Hope can you hear me?
Yes, we are hearing you. Go ahead.
Okay. I want to thank you, my brother. I want to thank you for your good work you have done to us, to letting our people know the truth. You are doing a very marvelous work for us. Because if not you, some of people have always been blind in all these times. But I really appreciate your work. I just want to appreciate you. That we are listening to you. The humanity is listening to you all the time. You know? So I thank you a lot. I also pray for you. May the God of our land always be with you. You're in out and going out. May them protect you on the end of the time. Also, I want to pray to our leader, Kanu, the one who brought this message to us. May the God of our land always protect him.
He said,
and keep him safe. I know that he's going to come out very soon. And the Biafra will restore in our time. I thank you much, I just want to thank you. That's all. Thank you. You see,
thank you. Yagazie. People don't know that it is a privilege to witness the time of Nnamdi. You heard about Elijah, you heard about all those prophets, you didn't see them. But we can see our God now. In the I would say, at the parental, life, not them say. It is a privilege also to fight evil, to join Nnamdi Kanu to fight evil. Privilege, you. So that is where we are. So in IPOB, this very struggle championed by IPOB. If you are not, if you took this oath of IPOB, and there is a position that you are, which assure you that you are not loyal to the leadership of IPOB, then I don't need to bet you. Because the oath simply signifies that you are against the oath. Because the oath said that I hereby solemnly and voluntarily swear to be absolutely loyal to the leadership of IPOB. Oath to give the finance or ditch. Oath to God ditch. If it is this oath, it is left for you, not for me. Because if you go the oath, you will be loyal to leadership. And the Nnamdi Kanu simple. All your oath to go. Or where oath was in it take it before we finance. If it is this oath, then you are loyal to the leadership. Then if you go otherwise, that is your business. That is your business, not me. Our position is against the oath. A gap our leader say our position need to learn against the oath. He will understand. Because so to shame. That's how I reason. Thank you. We move. We continue to push. You don't commit crime in some IPOB. They will call you by your name. Did you understand? When you talk about the killing of our people, they say, hey, why are you by Simon? He said, why are you fighting your people? And I asked the woman they killed, who is fighting each other? You killed a pregnant woman in December against an election that we hold in February 2023. You killed a pregnant woman and killed other people in December 2022. You call it sit at home against election coming next year. And somebody that is exposing the criminal, you say he's fighting his brother. But the brother you are talking about killed the pregnant woman. And they didn't even apologize. They didn't even send people to the family and say this wasn't the intention. It was mistake or it was other people. You didn't even take any remorse. Just so you continue to give out again. Some idiot was on WhatsApp even issuing threatening voice notes upon that you have put a family in tears. And the people that are reporting it without going to war. If we can look for someone and beat him, is it when you like it? Or to tell the country where he is and the committing crime to look into this if it is part of their policy that somebody will be in their country and be killing people in the name of freedom. Do you think if Nnamdi Kanu do it, don't you know it's Britain that will arrest him? If you see him giving order, mind his words. Just go and listen to Nnamdi Kanu. He guides his words. A very intelligent man. Okucha hali amnewe analyze magwa the label she guide there. Label ya she guide there now. If never a bridge again, Okucha yo wori na bridge. Nkono no na yo no re. You want win do re. Na jono giri. The rest on our block also. On the Ipob intelligent on my international law. On a bambana court, on a problem now. On the legal instances. I've got the content of God. You have one the done to break up. He want to guide what he was saying. The same way he's guiding Radio Biafra. That broadcasters cannot say against what we are doing. So that it will not be against us. That's why he's the director of Radio Biafra. Did you understand? So that is the war. We are fighting. Somebody that shoot people for every Monday for a year and 6 months. You are telling him not to kill. Where are you killing? Then somebody will come and say you are fighting your brother for telling him not to kill your people. I don't know how people reason. Stop killing us. It is not the way of fighting freedom. You say it is moral. We complain, you say no. Even Nigeria killed Lady massacres. We started complaining to the world. How do you think we will shut up when you kill our own? Because you call Biafra. Fulani kill people in Benue. We start fight. We campaign against it. They kill in Santa Kaduna. We campaign against it, and we allow someone to kill our own. He said he's fighting for Biafra. If I talk, he said he's fighting your own. But we fight Fulani that he give. We complain against Fulani that kill people in Santa Kaduna. We complain against the killing of the Benue people. And you say I will not complain against the killing of our own because he's calling Biafra. God will punish you and your generation. Idiots. Mad people everywhere. This is how you get Biafra. If you don't follow the word of IPOB, that is rubbish Biafra you are talking. Biafra that somebody will be doing bad against our people, you don't call him in order. You say, I am fighting you. Did we kill? Did IPOB kill pregnant woman? Who is now fighting coup? You kill, we say you kill. Instead of few people to go and call Simon and no way to solve this problem. That the pregnant woman, there are people you will kill, you can't go free. I said it in my broadcast. You may be killing, there are people you kill, you cannot go free. Their blood will destroy you. That's why you don't carry massive killings. Nigeria don't know the blood of people that are destroying Nigeria. There are people you will kill, you will be a problem. You may kill people and go free. That this woman now is a very serious problem. It will revolt other things. How do you kill our own? And then go and say I'm fighting your person. God will punish you. They kill him, Boronu, we talk. They kill him, Makudi, we talk. They kill him, Kevi, we talk. They kill him, Nasarawa, we talk. They kill him, Kassina, Buhari, we talk. There is no way you kill, we will not talk. They brought COVID-19 against Nigerians. We expose it. All their plan, when COVID-19 came, the government turned it against Nigerians. We expose it. The Chinese plan with the federal government against Nigerians, IPOB expose it. We do not only expose it to Biafrans, but to Nigerians. How come? After defending our people in Lagos, after exposing crimes or plan against our people, we will now allow you to come and kill our people at home. And when we confront you, say, they are envying me, envying you for killing my brother, or envying you for killing my mother, or envying you for killing a pregnant woman, envying you for burning down somebody's keke, envying you for kidnapping politicians. Am I envying you for going to people that are burying their own to collect 200,000? What am I envying you for? For killing us on Monday? Why am I envying Simon? For burning people's motorcycle? Am I envying you for diverting people's goods? Am I envying you for drawing army in our community? What am I envying you for? That I say stop killing. That we know the killings that would have come in our land. But IPOB guided it. IPOB, that is, okay, yes, when they killed the border, we came up also. They killed Lekki protesters, we came up. But when they were killing IPOB, no people, they didn't come up. Nigerians that we defended, we still defend our own. How do you think that the same IPOB will allow you to be killing our own and you are shouting Biafra? How do you think will allow you? IPOB wrote to Trump. How do you think that the same IPOB will leave you to commit crime in our land? Facebook, are you censoring the program? Did you understand? So these are things that when you are arguing with people, you will know your ground. That's why you don't see us shaking. I don't shift. I don't shift. I don't shift. For how many years? We don't move. We don't move. I say everybody will take oath. How much am I take oath today? Because we remember to woman, he take him oath. When I say because I'm gonna take from oath, because I take from oath, because I take from oath, because I take oath. Upon a hammer for me. That the girl when you get that say, no, I take oath. But I wrote I wrote I should know why on a zone. It can't man. It can't matter one. Can't know why your coordinate. Police was saying or Jorgaju, my help. Okay, the board and a cake and hammer. Give me a brain of stand here. They are attacking the program now. Very, very well. They have removed people. Block people attacking it. So we move. We are exposing them in truth and in honesty. So that is it. When you see people that are doing good, you know. We show ourselves. In the end, Biafrans will tell you that they know what IPOB is doing. In the end, Biafrans will hold you responsible, autopilot, for killings. In the end, Biafrans will tell you that they know who champion Monday start. You know, when we are keeping these records, let me tell you, governor will kill. We will come against governor. Politicians will kill us. We will come against them. Even as they did not shoot us by themselves. But security agencies kill us in their state. We will hold the governor. How do you think that Simon Eber will give order for killing and the people fall victim and will not call his name? Are we cowards? What make it anything? Stop killing. If you are good to our people, stop killing. Advise anybody that is killing to stop killing. Or you leave the person. Don't follow any group that is advising or threatening our people in the name of Biafra. It is a lie. It doesn't happen so. You don't kill our own nation, it is a lie. IPOB cannot kill our own nation. They cannot tell me to kill people in a meeting zone. I cannot. And IPOB don't have such intention. Then how do you come and say that they won't need more for that? Get quacker. If you don't quacker, it was only why did he come out? In IPOB sit at home, who will you see to shoot? When you know people will be at home. But this illegal sit at home, you will see multitude to shoot. Because of what is it called? Shame. Because of shame of failure, you will tell people that with it gone to go and shoot so that people will go back home. And you see some idiot, nagas of one, even in a voice note, na WhatsApp group. Go after them. You have to force them. That's it, no with the voice note on WhatsApp. You can't hear so not Biafra. Broadcast. Can they say even the man? Life, you can't do anything. Even my rest in Joffa will come. IPOB leadership will come. Nnamdi Kanu will tell in Joffa, make sure he's out. So the one I'm imagine. Imagine I get to take it or the boss. We move. The program on Teraka will continue running up to 3 hours, 2 hours and a half. So we are informing our people. And whenever I get my argument, get your full program on the matter. Right? Get in the matter. Matter too much. Let them be afraid. Play voice direct. Right? So I will track all the. There was some argument that will be in some areas. They play here, go to it. Have to go to it. If you try to get sayo money. If then I say, now they are applying all broadcast when we done also, or now the condition naming or event. Now gano, they need that voice. If you see IPOB planning, the way buying plan, The ball no we aga pass penalty. He agree. Na penalty I know him and I got post. 6 days, Nigeria fell. 6 days, he confirmed one IPOB the white. Excuse me. When are they? Okay. We move. So you must hold yourself, guide yourself, knowing that Nnamdi cannot be telling you what is wrong to do. Let us go to this caller. The caller, your name and where you are calling us from. The caller, go ahead. Go ahead. Or is it network holding you? We move. Is the network holding you? What is the problem? We can't hear you. We cannot hear you. Maybe you call us back. Who is this person now? I'm looking for a quarter. What are you here? Huh? When I quarter again, sir. We move. So the very battle we are fighting, we know about it. Hello. You are welcome, the caller. Welcome.
Mazi Maduabuchi,
He said,
welcome to the program. From Thailand, but my name is Ipob.
Okay.
My bro, are you hearing me?
Yes, we are hearing you. Go ahead.
Okay. You know, some people don't know the reason Nnamdi Kanu is here with us. Many people don't know the reason Nnamdi Kanu come. He come the same way Yeshua come during his own time. And that is the reason I know that nothing can trouble him, even when he is inside now. Only we human beings will be troubled because he is inside. But to me, this is what we come to. Nothing without trouble to him. He will finish whatever Elohim send him to come to do.
He said,
I believe that after everything, he will be free.
He said,
let every person doing evil continue what he is doing. But I'm telling them that after everything, nothing will trouble to Nnamdi Kanu. He will stay there, finish, and they come out in peace without any problem. After all, before he comes, he said that he will lead us in the front. And that he is doing now. So I pray that after everything that he will be free in a good health, so that the name of Elohim will be praised. In the name of people Kabia, my prayer.
He said, Thank you. That is it. God does not want him to be blamed in the calamities happening in Nigeria, as God have come to destroy Nigeria using Nigerians. God will get Nnamdi Kanu in so that the things will be happening. It will be unfolding even in his absence, so that they will not say he engineered this or he engineered this. Where will you give the, even as he's dead, they are giving IPOB allegation, channeling it against Nnamdi Kanu. But you cannot say Nnamdi Kanu did this or did that. Had he been outside, they'll say he engineered this. Hey, he engineered money crisis. Hey, is the cause. Today he is there. You are witnessing it. The process is happening. God don't want him to be involved. He is there now. Nigerians are now the witness. And we are here to watch Nigerians destroy Nigeria. You have done a good work as IPOB. And you must cease fire when you are asked to cease fire. And you must channel your firing when they ask you to channel it here. When the leadership is cooking for the enemy, do not be in a haste, asking them to serve the food to you. Even the aroma of that food of the enemy, you cannot understand it. But if they are cooking the food that IPOB members will eat, they must deliver it to you. You will even understand the aroma. You will know the type of soup they cook because they have served it to you. It is a food meant for us. But at times, people will even, you don't even think that are they cooking for the enemy or are they cooking for us? These are things you'll be, at times you check, who are they cooking for now? What are they doing? What are they doing? At times they will be cooking for the enemy. The ingredients are there. Our leader kept it on the table. So this battle now is a serious matter. Ugbo na eme ọsịsọ ịmakwa ihe Queen Elizabeth Karime ya nwa agago Abakiari agago Ịsafụ Ntu agago Mama Ndaura aga Obi ọzọ ha ndị ahụcha ndị ọkpara otu ahụ egburu ọkpara n'Ijipt ndị ahụcha ọkpara na-anwụ ihe a ịmabekwe ndị ọzọkwa denụ ịmabekwere ihe Chineke chọrọ ime ndị mmadụ maka anyị nwa. That's why some Nigerians now conclude on their own. You know, you don't go IPOB, when conclusion you'll be as if IPOB now not a tribunal. Before you talk about I conclude on IPOB, you get to that no boss project. So if you cannot be able to defeat our God in the 67 to 70 that the conspiracy was there to desolate our land, how do you think it is now that our God have scattered us and gathered us back that you defeat us? If 20 pounds cannot stop us, is it now that we have goods everywhere in the world? What are you intending to do to stop IPOB? What do you have in mind? You still want to do it? Can't you study what our God is doing for us? Can't you go to history and know that our God will bless us? Why are you deceiving yourself? Is IPOB supposed to be here? Okay, Chuku, what is it called? Of NBC, celebrated shutting down of Radio Biafra. 2050, October. Okay, not October, August. Before our leader was kidnapped. Right? Right? Because they were trying to shut down the radio before they would kidnap our leader in Motla Mohammed, Lagos. Okay, Chuku celebrated. NBC celebrated. National Broadcasting Corporation. They celebrated, but at the end they fell. Did you understand? So that is what we are telling our people. That is what we are telling our people, because what IPOB is doing is what our God told us to do. Expose Nigeria. Open the eyes of Nigerians. Let them rise up against the evil happening. And at this very point in time, IPOB has scored uncountable goals, which is to say, we have secured our own part. Now, Nigerians want to play their own part. Or don't you know that Nnamdi Kanu wants Nigerians to play their part? Why is it that he always wants them to wake up? If Nigerians think that they can use vote and change their condition, must you interrupt them? When you know that they are fighting tyrants and dictators, when you know that Nnamdi Kanu will be laughing where he is, and he will be giving God glory, for at least they could be remembered, they can separate Fulani, at least If you cannot appreciate Nnamdi Kanu, you appreciate him that Nigerians can separate, can know that Fulani, forget about they are talking one Nigeria, they now discover that Fulani is holding them. It is no longer Hausa, it is no longer Nigeria or not. Fulani is holding them. They now say they will remove Fulani and put P2B. Instead of Fulani to continue, let Igbo man rule. And you now come up and say, I am Igbo. Biafra, I need Biafra, I want to stop election. You are a fool. Stay aside and watch them. Stay aside and watch them before you be swallowed. Our leader opens their eyes. If they can do something to shake Fulani, while we are doing from our own. If they can achieve something that will put Fulani in trouble, while we have achieved our own, is it not double score? Is it not double score? Allow the game to play. Don't involve yourself. Don't involve Nnamdi Kanu. Don't involve Ipob. Allow Nigerians to see how they succeed or how they fail. That is our stand. You cannot do all you do. You said you will not obey court order. Did you understand? It's a very big problem to Nigeria, court order that decides and footed in American. A very serious problem to Nigeria. So if you are wise, you cannot be deceived that you will stop Nigerians that are in Biafra land from voting. You can convince your people not to vote on a particular day of voting. You don't threaten them. If you stop election, you are stopping Nigerians that are in Biafra land. It is against international law. You can convince your Biafrans, but leave Nigerians, those that believe in Nigeria, to exercise their right. It is normal. It is a civil right. We are explaining what we know very well. What we know very, very well. And sure of. Thank you. Thank you, Muchileke. I think I will be rounding up for here. Almost 3 hours. So minutes. I'll be rounding up from here. Our people have tried today in their data, this very data people used to spend on media for this very Biafra restoration. People don't know that we appreciate it. That is one of our strong mind, that if eventually Nigeria say it should be war, do you know that IPOB can donate their data money? We can donate our weekly data money to purchase arms. Do they know how much it is? So go and ask them. Do you know how much our data money is? The money we use for data. If Biafrans donate their 1 week data, they spend that is, it's their bullet money. This data, when you purchase data, you have buy a bullet and put in your gun. If you don't have data, you see in this struggle, it will be as if the enemy can shoot you at any time. Right? So this data, they put it as if they don't have problem. People have problem. They must purchase data. They must buy data. Do you think they are fools? And you think that the same people cannot give out that money to purchase weapons? You are dreaming. That is when they will double it. So we have things we hope we have at hand. There are things we can implement. It will give us something. There are things we have reserves. People don't even know. Thank you. In your own country, after saying he's a terrorist, he did this, he did that. Your learned men say he did not do it. And they warn you from taking him to any court. And they condemn the way you brought him to Nigeria. He cannot be sure that. I don't agree. I don't agree. And the idiot will tell you, I will stop election. Nigeria is in a mess. He tried to in a mess. Thank you. I ain't mad now. I saw you check abandon on it. He didn't agree. Koko Fulani happy metal ball. He didn't go to serious trouble. Serious trouble for Nigeria. Serious trouble for Asorok. Serious trouble among the cabals. Serious trouble. Nsogbu Zerendia allow animals to destroy their zoo by themselves. If you are not living within the zoo, get out from the zoo activities. Get out from the zoo activities. Allow the animals to destroy their zoo by themselves. You are not an animal, and you cannot live in the zoo. Allow animals to destroy their zoo. Allow animals to destroy their zoo by themselves. 6 days. They don't have money to eat. They don't have fuel. You can't travel now. Nino na Biafra land now. Hey, I'm meeting no money now. You are going nowhere. Everybody is down now. Down. Everything is down. Everybody got to joke about it. I'm a baby invite. Oh, you were 200, you came 100. Hey, after. Even maybe the guy have an enemy. You were 200, you were 100, you were 50, you were new money. You joke back there. Everywhere is a standstill. Hey, my uncle was in a village, and I bought. Hey, got more. Imagine driver transfer na park. Even though Zoka and take us 200, he cannot road transfer. Transfer you can be on 3 hours. So the whole passenger sing up a motor na park. Ofu motor. How much transfer? Kembe transfer ni na Jabian. Kembe alert ya ni na Java better account. Which means motor poor. Which means motor poor 14 passengers major transfer to ofu account. Obodo na-enwe netwọk kemgbe o ji abata unu mee ebe 8 ụfọdụ abata 12 ụfọdụ ga-abata 6 mgbede ala ego imere ụfọdụ abata echi transfer imere taa ụfọdụ ga-abata echi onye aka driver ga-anọ na-eche o setigo mmadụ ga na-etiri gị mkpu ọgụ ịlụchabeghị nke Fulani nyere gị a na-adọtara gị ọgụ o nwekwe cup of rice o nyere gị esiziri ego ugbu a ị naghị eri nri ọfụma ya fọzie ọgụ ndị amị ịnọ ihe enwe ọgụ ha hụrụ esebiri ha hie gwa na ama anụ ọgụ ha bịara ihe ha hụ ọgụ aga village community ha gbaa ya ọkụ they will expect people to come out and fight them no way ha na-achọ ọgụ ugbu a ka ha gbazi Simon ya mee ka amị pụta gbuo ndị Igbo ka a sị na IPOB mere na Peter Obi win onye ọbụla gbachapụ anya ihe hụrụ anyị na-etiri gị mkpu ihe anyị dị sure. But idiot ga-agwa no envy. Ụfọdụ agwa gị he is in charge of terrorism or what? Don't you know that being in charge of freedom fighting is different from being in charge of terrorism? Shakau is in charge or was in charge. So what kind of in charge are you talking? In charge of being good to our people or in charge of terrorism in our land? I'm in charge. In charge of terrorism or in charge of threatening or in charge of killings of our people? Because IPOB is in charge of freedom of our people. Freedom is different from threatening. Can you understand? Thank you. Thank you. ụmụ Chineke. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, now you can't go to your money. Somebody can eat him well. It doesn't do what they give you here. You must give. Government to keep go for ebe. Iji dey give about fuel. Ma obusu. Enwe di moto oge ebugi. Onwe di keke ga ebugi. Onwe di ebe ịgbaga. Moto inwe na ya dị enwe go na gị nwe fuel, inwe go fuel. Inwe iri. Anyị ti wa somebody no ofu ebe. Chineke kpọkwara gị ọkụ. Mad people. Ụdị agụ uji anyị so achụọ ndị Igbo na Lagos onwezekwa ọ ga-alọta. Ya bụ na one idiot na-eti war n'ala Igbo. The victim of Nigeria. Nigeria anyị nwa bụ victim. Ị ka na-etere anyị war ebe a. Ị na-etere anyị war. With ndị Yoruba na Hausa lọrọ ịtọ nnọchi nzọrọ phone. Mepere ha Facebook. Mepere ha YouTube with the name of Chinedu Maduabuchi. Ifeanyichukwu. Chukwuemeka. Enwebe ọ na-eti war. Ama na-eri otu picture na ndị Kanu. Ịma na Fulani. Iche na onye Igbo chọrọ ihe ọma gị. With them Igbos that are enemies of Nnamdi Kanu. They are not telling you, our leader will be free. Our enemies of Nnamdi Kanu. How join the opposite side? The opposition side. How am I going to fight? And they say, Biafra will come 20 days. Biafra will come 10 days. Obviously, Nnamdi Kanu they are restored again. You want to free him to do what? To restore Biafra. Nke anyị nwere date. Ka ị na-ekwuzi mmadụ for ebe Biafra gị nwere date. Ndara. Mad people everywhere. Thank you, ụmụ Chineke. Thank you, my sister or my mommy. Thank you. We will continue to say the truth. That's what our leader told us. Defending our people is the best freedom you can give to them. Defending them and securing their lives when the enemy come to kill them. Not you turning around killing them. Say, I'm in freedom. Freedom, negi konagi. Go and ask in the Finland, how many citizens of Finland did they kill before they get their freedom? You will turn around killing your people. Kill pregnant woman. Not showing remorse. You didn't even write to the family. Nothing. It's him no just say I'm against you. I'm the victim of Nigeria. Victim. Also Abiola Wanywa. Tofa Wanywa. But I was victim. Sharia law victim. Election, let's say what I will victim. A government banana. Again. They want to kill Atiku the other day, we stop it. They wanted to kill Kumuyi to bring religious in our bottle, in our freedom, we stop it. They wanted to kill Katrina Line, we stop it. They want to kill Atiku, we stop it. In a Timbu. Do you know their plan? They use Ahmadu Bello to kill us. They say Nzor will carry up Igbo queue. A queue that was projected to install Awolowo is now Igbo queue. They massacred us. So you think if they kill Atiku here, you will be free. So Igbos in Lagos will be free if they kill Atiku. Hey, what is DOS doing? Oga, the intelligence to expose the death of Atiku by day for man, it is greater than bomb. And when I was Atiku here one day, you could go Kanu again, matter. It may be on our boss on Lagos, Mount House. But I wasn't the Igbos have killed Atiku. Igbos kill Atiku was president. Eburukumu here. Icheni when he get peace. Icheni get peace. If they kick at the line here, Icheni they would the Nukwan they actually Iburukan. I can't look mad. And I will okay. Ma wo ewita. Ana gauge the Nukwan. Ebu eni hi Kanu. Nukwan. Kumuyi. Katrina line. Atiku. Akwai Sheki Gumi. Ahmed Gulad. Akwai Chika Akine. Nda wacha Nukwan. ka egote Nnamdi Kanu ka ọ na-eme anaghị ma anya naanị ma IPOB a na-fall victim of stupidity. Victim iberibe mba anyị ma ihe. Adọtala ọgwụ n'ụlọ anyị ga-abịa after you. Anyị bịa after you gasị na envy. Ịkpụta mma ga-egbuo ya ka amara onye ọzọ na-eme envy. Ịgbagbuo nwaanyị dị ime ịkpụta nwunye gị wite afọ ime egbuo ya ka anyị marazi onye na-eme envy. You don't kill another man's wife with the children, with the child in her womb. I say why? You say and you are envying him. Chineke ọkpọrọ gị ọkụ. Yes, Kanu nnukwu anụ na ịnọkọta ịchọ even igbugode enyi to get Kanu enyi ka dị too small. Nweta anụ eji atụnyere. Thank you. So ị chọrọ igbu anụ ị ga-egbu nnukwu anụ. Mgbe director ọ nọ na redio Biafra, ọ sị ejitere m Nnewita hapụ ụmụ ya. Stop bringing me news of governors. Ya ụmụ Ewita. Jidere m Nnewita n'aka ya bụ president. Ịma ọ na-alụ nnukwu ọgụ. So ndị na-alụsị ọgụ na-eme beach project. Extend the billions. Nigerian economy dey down because of Nnamdi Kanu. Nke spend to arrest him in different countries. Ka ha agago. Nke spend is now to kidnap him in Kenya. Ka ha agago. Nke spend now to divert the attention of the international community from him. Ka ha agago because IPOB don't move an inch. Nke nyere Kenya not to talk. That one is gone. The one they shared to religious leaders gave them slot in the east. The one they shared to politicians and gave them slot. You know, election that are not ruled. They are telling you, you win House of Rep. Don't talk for Nnamdi Kanu. You win Senate. You want to go second term? Don't talk about Nnamdi Kanu. Governor, you want to go second term? Don't talk. These are slots. Did you understand? So they gave them all these things. They gave money. They shared to traditional rulers. They shared to politicians. They bribed the lawyers also. They bribed judges. So after spending all this, and they disobey court order, which is more costlier than other offenses.
Ready to pair.
How do you think they did all these things?
Paired.
Do they do it for ordinary person? Nnamdi Kanu issue destroyed the economy of Nigeria. Bribery and corruption. They gave UN bribe. See, UN gave good result. Anywhere they take money. Do you know how much Kaduna Line have secured in the case of Nnamdi Kanu? Do you know how much Kaduna Line secured to deny Nnamdi Kanu consular assistance? Do you know what she took? Do you know how many oil well Kaduna Line have acquired now to deny Nnamdi Kanu his British citizenship rights? Do you know? And you think that it is what you shoot gun in Adela Junction or Bobo Junction, or you shoot it in Opana Junction, or you shoot in Lomana Junction, or you shoot in Lobant, or shoot it in Falcon, or shoot in any other junction. Then the Biafra will come, Nnamdi Kanu will be out. Do you know how much they spent to kidnap you? Do you know? Have any northern fallen victim of your actions? Only Igbos, only Biafrans. Okay, Nnamdi Kanu launched ESM not against Biafra, against terrorists, invaders, Fulani herdsmen. They have name, they have name, they have identity. We know them. ESM was not for our people. Sit at home came as a civil disobedience, just like a civil weapon, a weapon for the civilian to protest against evils of the government, against them, because they cannot raise up arms. They are civilians. And you yourself, and it is to stop killings of our people, that when we protest, they will kill us. You now say sit at home is to be killing our people. You will kill Igbo man for sit at home. But sit at home came as a result of killing us, so that the killings will stop. How come it is now forceful? You now kill us. Sit at home came to stop killing. You are not using sit at home to kill. And when we talk, Ipob who don't know why we established that, they say you are envying. Was sit at home established in your village? Mpagoma sit at home. Magoma. Inunu Gembe Amori. Ojukwu will sit at home. Biafra will sit at home. Nigeria will sit at home. This is IPOB. We know how to use it. We have the right to talk when you mention it. On the village, you got more. Here in Nigeria. So how come somebody tell you have the right to issue order or your property? Zim evidence. Nobody will sit at home before IPOB announce it. Do you have it? Do Ojukwu use it to fight war? Then how do you come? You say that any woman can call for sit at home. IPOB owns it at home. Go and ask any Nigerian we own it. You don't have right because you are come from the east. Yeah, you can go sit at home and kill people. They ask you yourself for Biafra, for Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know about it. Does Masop have sit at home? Does Beam have sit at home? Does Masop go terrorism? Does BZDM, Ben Onwuka, do they have sit at home? Biafrans in this movement. A good man. He believes in self-determination. BZDM. Biafrans in this movement. I was with him in detention in Enugu Maximum Prison 2013. Did you understand? I was there. He came. He raised flag in Obra Square with his men, followers, old men, matured men, veterans. They were brought into detention. He wasn't even afraid. I was also there. They brought Wazi. Ben Onwuka. I preached Biafra in detention before they came. That's why they needed to see me. Only as none of them preaching Biafra. Imagine when IPOB have not come. I preached Biafra in detention in Enugu Maximum Prison. 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013. Others will be listening to me. The whole the inmate will be listening to me. I preached Biafra under Wazirike 2001, 2002, 2003. Adi Amakwam. I am Wazirike Haji, Kahamonia, and I preached Biafra. This CP know I preached Biafra. And the other ways of living life. I am the ocean on attention to like Yamna. And I'm a Kuya Masaka because I didn't commit crime. And you cannot make me to turn to a criminal. Rather, I will change you. Oh my, when there's your man at detention, Zia na prison yard, change you have each of my coach. You will go. Oh, yeah, now, I'm a book to come and talk to them. A book when you see this smooth. Nkwepe n'elu na sea word. All the 12 cells, n'elu 12 cells n'ala. N'ofu cell anyị nọ nkwepe Stony Kawai. The whole provost got which cell silent up on both on the they will be listening to me. Others will leave their duty posts to come and listen. Kuzeri ando. Makatam preach Biafra. Makatam treat. So we knew them. So does Wazirika have sit at home? No. They call for election boycott, isn't it? Under violence. Sit at home was introduced by IPOB. It's our property. You don't use it anyhow. We'll direct you how to use it. We are the people that will use it. It is not Igbo property. It's not Biafra property. It's not Ojukwu property. It's not your village property. It's not your community property. It's not Nigerian property. It's IPOB property. A weapon for the civilians because we don't have gun. In Ania, before what they do, they go in anywhere right in your sit at home. I don't know about it. I'm on a village. Thank you. What's your name? They should leave me. They should leave me. Thank you. Echukwu Abịama guide you, protect you. Facebook ji the program. Ihe nwe ebe opin ya since. Ekwe dị eti, ekwe ewepụ. Mma na m ji ha. Eji m Adam. Facebook, eji m unu. Enemies are listening. Chineke mere m ebere. IPOB unu dị egwu. Ị na-aja weapon, but I allow ndị iro n'iyi. In truth and in honesty. Thank you, Zudo. Thank you, Zemeri. Thank you, Zehunanya, for your love upon our people, for your favor upon our people. We can see your favor upon them. Thank you for opening our eyes to understand the move of the enemy. Continue to expose the plans of the enemy to IPOB intelligence. Continue to give ESM multiple eyes, both front and back, so that they can see the enemy. Turn all their body to eyes and increase their mindset. Thank you, Zudo, for saving Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you for exposing Nigeria within Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you for using Nnamdi Kanu's arrest to expose Nigeria the more. Thank you for putting Nigeria in a state of confusion. Thank you for allowing them to stab their citizens. Thank you for using them to destroy the minds of their citizens. Thank you for the confusion among the cabals. Thank you for the confusion among the Western world. Thank you for the joy you have prepared for Biafran people. Lasting joy that will never cease again. Which the release of Nnamdi Kanu will be the starting point of that very joy. And that joy will continue. Chukwu Abịama, we thank you. We know that our people that are looking for job, or those that have lost their job in wherever they are in the world, as you have been our ambassadors since they have abandoned us, though they forced us into their Nigeria 1970, you have been our stronghold. We don't have any other body. No ambassador cares about us. Nobody. Rather, Nigerian embassies, they write against us in any country where we are, and the world will be looking at us. The country will be looking at us. If they see us, they will think as if they see criminals. Only your favor have turned the eyes of many. They do not see us as criminal, and we see us for this your favor. Give our people work. Give them jobs. Some people want to change their job. It cannot help them to pay their bills. Chukwu Abịama, open it for them. Show them another way. You are the great God who made us to survive with the 20 pounds. You can also visit our people. Visit them in their conditions, wherever they are in the world. Our own in Biafra land, we need your protection. We need you to provide what we eat. And they expose the enemy that have come here to kill us and disgrace them. And they allow their explosive device to explode among them and destroy them. For we do not have a weapon. Chukwu Abịama, we have problems, but the key of our problem, the starting point to settle our problem is Nnamdi Kanu. 1,000 years is like a day to you. But this a year plus now, almost 2 years of detention of Nnamdi Kanu is like 14 years to us. You are God, we are man. We are running out of patience. And Nigeria is falling. Will Nigeria fall on Nnamdi Kanu? Is it Nnamdi Kanu Samson? Chukwu Abịama, we don't want it. Free Nnamdi Kanu so that the zoo will fall. Nnamdi Kanu is not Samson that will draw the house upon himself. No, rather he will be out and the very house will collapse. We trust you, Chukwu Abịama, because he never presented any other God to us. We insist that we are holding you. We are holding you for the sake of Nnamdi Kanu. We moved to nowhere. He gave us the address. And you have been revealing yourself to us through him, that you are with him. Today we are holding you. Anything happened to Nnamdi Kanu, we are holding you. The glory will be returned to you. So he said you are holding his life. Nobody can kill him. Only you. So that's why we are presenting it to you. We are not forcing you. We are not asking you. But we are just reminding you of your servant and how we love him because you opened our eyes. Do us this good, Chukwu Abịama. Free him. Do us this good. Do us. The enemies are taking the advantage. Do us this good. The enemies are taking the advantage to kill our people. Do us this good and free Nnamdi Kanu. Hear the prayers of our people. They prayed here. They prayed in their home. They prayed in other programs. They prayed in their posts. They prayed in comments. Their children, and they are gathering with their children to pray. They pray in units. They pray in churches. They pray in their working places for Biafra and for Nnamdi and 5PB. Answer them. It is for our benefit and for your own glory. Thank you, Zudu, in your name. Chi Uku Okike. Abia Amara Poro Ime Ihenile. We have prayed. He said, thank you. I am like on the road, you know, Tutu. Why are you going here? I bet you have here the Haga Mata. I can be David Ohane Giriada, Dwala week. Because I don't feel the Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just share it to others. Okay. From me, Excellency Evangelist Mazi Maduabuchi. Facebook, I want to free you. Facebook stars. You are too busy this morning. I want to free you now. And from here, our homeland radio Biafra. It is good morning. Oh yeah, Facebook staff. Down.